tuned into TDA, The Day After, your favourite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by the actual culture. Of course, we're hosted by the best, but before we get there, just want to say, can you guys subscribe to our channel? Click the little bell thing so you know when we upload stuff. I know you guys love the content. If it's your first time here, take my word for it. Subscribe anyway. You're going to love us by the end of it. But if we could just introduce ourselves. Mugs?
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Just about to go. No, go.
I was reading something. I got thrown off. Just asking for a friend. My bad. Oh, shit. It's me.
What's going on? Sorry.
Got flustered.
I put a lot of effort into that intro.
No, because I was invested into the segment. I was reading that.
But basically, Mugs is way ahead of us.
No, so I like to know. You just want to get there. I like to, you know what I'm saying? But anyway,
I've got shade spray for that, but I'm not going to do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Big Marsh from the east side of the bridge. You know what it is already. Good morning, people, or afternoon, evening. What is it out there?
Evening, babes.
Evening. Big up yourselves. Never small up yourself unless I tell you to. You know what it is.
All right. He's awake now. It's the Shade Queen. It's my own royalty.
It's the boy Big Man Use, the voice of reason, the oracle, them man there, rotations, all of that.
Love it. Guys, we've hit a milestone.
Huh?
This is episode 50.
Oh, it is?
Is it?
Yes, episode
round
50.
Round of applause or?
Round of applause, definitely. So big us up or big up us.
Big up Koi and E-Man.
Yes, yes. So we've got our producer E-Man.
You guys can't hear. It's clapping.
Wow. Reload it. Safari's done for that. You know, it's so annoying for that.
So 50 episodes in, how do you feel?
50 episodes in, I'm proud of us. I love this for us.
Yeah.
I love them. I'm a milestone junkie. Like, I love a milestone.
The thing is, we're going to get to milestones fairly quickly because we record every single day. So.
Yeah, but that doesn't take away from it being a milestone.
We're going to get to episode 100 like, next week. Trust me, they're going to come thick and fast.
Listen, no, I love a milestone. But E-Man is away, our producer. He's away. The white man got him. To be fair, he was living life. I think if he had
I can't wait for him to get back because he's going to get cooked.
No, I feel like
he
thinks he's not going to because obviously he's had COVID. He's gonna come back to sympathy. No, we've got some questions for you, sir. You are gonna be in the hot seat.
This guy was farting on the gram.
Listen,
he's gonna get cooked.
But when he gets back, we'll definitely be talking to him. But he's down with COVID, so get well soon, E-Man. Koi was living it up and doing what needs to be done for Afro Nation 2022, and our sis is also back this week. So yeah, it's great things. How's everyone doing? How was your day yesterday?
It was cool. I went to Chinatown, a little catch up with a friend, had a little dim sum.
Oh, very nice.
And that, you know what I mean? It was cool.
I've never had that, you know.
It's nice too, I like it.
Is it wet? It's like in soup and stuff like that, isn't it?
Nah, it's not wet. It's like it's moist though. Soft, moist.
Yeah.
And then you got like a filling inside. So I had like shrimp inside.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah.
Is the shrimp just cooked shrimp or like fried shrimp?
No, just cooked. Just like a boiled shrimp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cooked or fried, yeah?
Oh yeah, true.
I don't get it.
You said cooked or fried. Fried is still cooked. So what you mean is
you know
raw,
what I mean? Steamed or fried.
Okay,
Gosh.
okay.
Flipping lecturers up in here. Anyways. All right. Body gang, how are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm good. I didn't do nothing yesterday, but
Yeah.
I just worked and slept. That was me.
Yeah. Same between
I
us.
was working from my eyes was open till they closed. I was tired by the evening.
Yeah, I went to bed so early yesterday.
I didn't go to bed early. I went to bed about 1:30 or something like that.
Really? I went to bed at 8.
8?
Yeah. You know you fall asleep, you don't mean to fall asleep.
So what time do you wake up?
I woke up at
nah,
4.
you're a liar.
If I slept at 8, I'll wake up
Because
about
you said
midnight.
you fell asleep during Love Island, which starts at 9.
No, I didn't. I said I fell asleep.
No, you said you fell asleep during.
I never didn't.
Oh.
Because I watched the whole thing this morning.
Okay.
I must have used the wrong words.
Okay.
Brent hates it when I do
8
that.
is early though. How do you go sleep at 8 o'clock?
Do you know what it is? Because basically I had pounded jam, right?
Yeah.
So I made that pounded jam, whatever. And then you know when you just want to relax and just chill for a little bit?
Yeah.
So I was doing that and I think I just fell asleep. Like I just fall asleep sometimes and I don't even know that I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Then I woke up at like 3:45 to 4.
I said I fall asleep and I don't know that I'm asleep. Obviously.
No, do you ever get that?
No, I know what she means.
No, but sometimes you're asleep and you know you're asleep.
Because there's times when the sleep's coming. Like it's
You're
preempted.
asleep and you know you're asleep.
Nah,
No.
sometimes.
No.
When you're sleeping,
No, bro. There's times, yeah, you start feeling tired or
Yeah, that's
you know
before. That's
the sleep
before you
and then there's times when you was totally fine and then
And
sleep.
you just sleep, exactly.
Like sleep.
But you don't know you're sleeping.
Obviously.
No, but
sometimes you do know you're sleeping there.
yeah, that's true.
Like,
as well.
like if I'm going to bed, so if I got ready for bed,
Yeah.
showered, whatever,
Yeah,
I know I'm going to sleep.
of course.
But if I'm just like on the phone or whatever,
Yeah.
I wasn't planning to sleep, but even in my slumber, I don't realize I'm in slumber. It's when I wake up, I'm like, oh,
I know,
was
but
sleeping.
the premise of I don't know I was sleeping. If you're sleeping, you're in a state of unconsciousness, right?
nah, sometimes you do be knowing.
You know what it is,
sleeping.
yeah? I think, yeah, because I know what it is, yeah. Because I have that feeling sometimes. There's times when you notice little telltale signs, your body starts preempting itself to
Yeah.
sleep or whatever.
Yeah, that's
or you're tired.
pre-sleep.
Yeah, that's pre-sleep. And I'm saying, but there's sometimes, where I was chilling, watching something or whatever, I was totally fine,
Yeah.
energized,
It just
yeah.
took me.
And then the next thing I knew,
Got took.
4 or 5 hours passed.
Yeah,
I opened my eyes.
That's different there. That's
No,
different.
but even then though, there's still times when I am sleeping
Yeah,
and I'm aware that I'm sleeping. But
Because
then there's times
because
where
you're dreaming.
That's like lucid
no,
dreams.
not
and that.
necessarily, but sometimes I'm sleeping,
Yeah,
but I don't know I'm sleeping. Honestly, I wake up and I'm like, wow, I've been living. Like,
That's bad sleep because that happens to me
It's
sometimes.
weird.
Sometimes my eyes are closed, yeah, and I feel like I'm awake every.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm awake every second of what I've been sleeping. I'm aware.
yeah.
I'm aware that I'm sleeping. Does that make sense?
I'm
I
aware of
hate
because
that.
you're not fully asleep. That's why.
okay, yeah, but then there's
Yeah.
sometimes where you are sleeping, and honestly, it's weird because when I wake up, I'm like it's like I'm alive. I can't. It's like I was in a weird state where I did not know there was in that state there was no existence.
I know what she means anyway. Because
Do you get what I mean?
I've been caught slipping. I've been caught slipping by sleep too many times, and it feels weird. It's a weird experience
It's
because
weird.
I wasn't tired. I wasn't.
This wasn't on my heart to do.
Yeah, like this wasn't this wasn't on the agenda. Like,
Yeah.
where does sleep come from? Like, how can I just sleep? I just fell asleep. Like, I didn't even know it.
I know, but these thoughts are in hindsight. Once you've woken up from the sleep, what I'm saying is when you're actually sleeping, unless you're dreaming, yeah, and then sometimes you're dreaming. Okay, do you ever dream and you know that you're dreaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah.
you're asleep, right? But
Yeah.
apart from that, you're not dreaming. You don't know you're sleeping when you're sleeping. You just wake up. Oh, I was
Maybe I'm very in tune with my body. I think.
because obviously if you go to bed,
Yeah.
then obviously you're going bed to sleep.
Yeah.
So you know that you're sleeping because this is the intention. If you just fall asleep randomly because you're just tired on the couch, then
No, but even then, there's sometimes I know I'm sleeping, but there's times I genuinely don't know. I'm like,
yeah, but
it's like I'm not.
what
There's
does,
none.
but what
no
does
existence.
knowing you're sleeping? What does that feel like? Like what is? I mean, what is it? Is it a fall? Is it what is it?
It's just knowing in my subconscious that I'm not doing anything. I'm sleeping right now.
Don't you think it feels different? Because like you're saying, even chilling on the couch, yeah. So don't you think it feels different, yeah? To be, like you're saying, being tired on the couch.
Yeah.
That's different because even if you're not planning to sleep, but you know your body's tired, if your sofa might be
Yeah.
comfortable, so you know yourself, I
Yeah.
could fall asleep here
Yeah.
at any given time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That feels totally different from you being invested,
In
wide-eyed,
something, literally.
in something, and then boom,
You're just off.
you're just gone.
You know what it is? I get what you guys are saying, but the idea that when you're actually sleeping, that you should know. You're not conscious.
I'm not saying you should
So
know.
you can't respond to a question. Yo, what are you doing?
I've been hearing stuff. The times when as well I'm
I'm
sleeping,
asleep,
yeah,
nigga,
and I'm
but
proper like
you can't
asleep.
tell no one.
No, but the times that I've been where I'm proper asleep, but I can tell you everything that conversations that happen around me. But I never woke up. But I can tell you when I wake up, I can tell you, yeah, you guys talked about this, and
That's
that.
because you
that.
wasn't fully. You were
No, I was
in a
fully
light
asleep.
sleep.
No, I was fully asleep.
It's a light sleep.
I was fully asleep. But do you know what it is? I do think though, like I'm not saying everyone should know that. I know that I'm special for knowing that. Like I know that I'm very in tune with my body. I'm like basically a unicorn, basically. Because I know sometimes when I'm sleeping, I know sometimes when I wake up, I'm like, wow, like I'm still here. Because I dead ass did not think I existed. Like my sleep is like in a state of non-existence.
Don't let them twang you, Yusuf.
No. I don't
First of all,
understand
you
the
need to mind your
conversation.
business.
That's what it is. This conversation is like this outer world thing. Like I'm trying to.
It is
I'm trying to grasp what this means.
But it is an out of world
You know what I'm
experience.
trying to say? I'm trying to.
Because it's not something that everyone has.
So,
everyone experiences.
Do you know? You didn't watch Marvel, do you? Basically, like when you're sleeping,
Yeah.
do you like? Does your soul leave you and you're
Oh, and I'm hovering.
you're
above
hovering
myself.
above watching yourself sleep?
No, that's weird.
So when you're actually sleeping, what are you thinking about? Are you thinking, oh, I'm asleep? Or are you just sleeping?
I'm sleeping, but
Exactly.
I'm aware that I'm sleeping.
But
So
where is it awareness? Where is it living?
Babes, I'm not
You know what I'm
God. I
saying?
don't know.
My thing doesn't happen like that because I prefer yeah, like I prefer like the black. Like I prefer when I close my eyes and I click and I
Yeah.
open and it's open.
Yeah.
Okay.
But a lot of the time I sleep, I'm aware I'm sleeping. I don't like it. Like a lot of the time I'm sleeping, I'm aware I'm
Like
sleeping.
yeah, it's weird.
I think that's because you're not you're not in a deep sleep. And that's like me. I'm not in a deep sleep, so I'm always in and out of sleep.
No, but I know the difference. I know when I'm not in a deep sleep. When I'm not in a deep sleep, I'm thinking, I'm planning my day, I'm planning my week. Like, I am making plans. I'm aware of what my deep sleep is. There's times I actually am in deep sleep, but I am just aware that this is a state of rest. And there's times where, honestly, if I can't...
I can't be twanged when I don't understand.
But you know,
she said that sometimes
I don't understand.
I'm in a deep sleep and I'm aware
like,
that I am in a state of rest.
Cool.
You are a superhero.
No, it is.
That is like superhuman. Do you know how cold that is?
No, but you know that there's times as well I'm sleeping where I honestly, I don't feel like I'm alive or I'm dead. I feel like I don't exist. So when I wake up,
she's
I'm like,
in a different plane.
I exist.
If someone asks you this morning, what were you doing between the hours of 8 and whenever you woke up, you can say, I was sleeping. You know why? Because you woke up from the sleep and you knew you were sleeping. But when you're actually sleeping, you can't answer the question because you're asleep. So how do you know?
And I probably will.
No. You're asleep, nigga.
But I know when I'm asleep.
How? You're asleep.
Because I know I can't.
You know everything prior
no.
and after.
No, you said.
During.
No.
It's like being dead, right?
And I have those experiences too. But I told you, I'm in a state of like non-existence.
We need to move on. That was the coldest. Man said it's like being dead. He said, I know what that's like. I've experienced that.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, explain that. You've had what?
Okay,
you want to unpack this? Go on.
One off it, go on.
The spaces where I've been, the sleep I've been in where I feel like I honestly don't exist, that is what I would say is like death, basically.
What do you mean you don't exist?
Like, I don't, because remember, I'm someone who, I know when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, we've definitely established that.
But there's times when I sleep,
where
honestly, when I wake up the next day, I'm like, oh.
I'm back.
Yes!
From where? From your sleep?
From my slumber.
Yeah, like everyone.
No, but it's like, I am shocked that I exist.
Do you feel like your soul goes somewhere else? Do you feel like, you know what I mean?
I don't know, but I just know that when I was sleeping, I didn't feel like I existed.
You didn't
and then
feel
when
like
I
you
wake
existed.
up, I'm like, oh, like.
So are you having a dream that you died or something?
No.
So
no.
Is it just empty thoughts?
When I wake up, I said, oh,
You guys are doing something more ridiculous than it is. I find this is easy to understand.
No, but being in the state of sleep, there's no point even saying, I know that I'm sleeping, because you went to bed to sleep.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
So when you wake up from the sleep, you knew you were sleeping. But when you're actually sleeping, you
sleep.
don't know. Really?
No, but that's planned sleep.
Okay, cool.
Where I know that.
Cool. When you're dreaming, and you've got a proper vivid dream, and you think it's real, you wake up, oh my God, thank God I was only dreaming. You thought that was real. Like when I'm dreaming sometimes, I think this shit is real. I don't know I'm sleeping. I'm thinking this is, oh my God, my life's fucked up. Whatever's happening in this dream is real. Yeah. I wake up, oh my God, thank God that was a dream.
No, but sometimes
I didn't know I was sleeping.
No, but I've had dreams,
because I'm in a sleep state.
Yeah, but that's you. Because I'm aware of my sleep situations.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do have dreams and I genuinely think it's real life. So what I do in real life mirrors the dream I've had. So it's like a continuation, depending on the dream. So imagine I had a dream imagine I had a dream about TDA.
Yeah.
We talked about this, blah, blah, blah. I would then wake up, but thinking that it was real, I could come back tomorrow then and then carry on a conversation with you guys. And you guys be like, what were you talking about? But like, yesterday we talked about this.
So you can't separate reality from your dreams.
There's sometimes I can, but I'm saying that some dreams are so real to me that
but when you
even
wake
when I
up
wake
from
up,
the dream, you don't realize that it was a dream. But you're in your bed.
Not always.
So okay, we can move on. But one second.
The more time I spend with you, the more I just love you.
So if your dream, you were in America, doing whatever in America, you wake up in your bed in London, you come to TDA thinking, oh guys, guess what? I was in America yesterday.
No, but it wouldn't be something like that though. It would be a thing where, say we're talking about like, you guys are, have you been to America? I'm like, yeah, I have.
But you haven't, you just dreamt it.
But my dream was so real to me.
Yeah, but when you wake up from the dream, don't you realize it was a dream?
Not always.
But you're in your bed.
No, but it depends on the kind of dream, remember? If it's a conversation, that's like a
Because initially I was kind of I jumped out of the car ages ago. I jumped was at the car a long time. I was with you in the beginning. We was rolling down the road. And then you'd done a couple of turns. I said, you know what? Let me get out of the car here because I can't let her go about her business.
Ding, this is not stop. No, but sometimes it depends on the dream. Obviously, like traveling dream, then that I can get receipts. I can look at my email, see if I got any, receipts to back out. But if it's a conversation and just stuff that's not so far-fetched in my real life, I've had that experiences where I've actually moved on in life as if what happened in my dream was real, and then it took me a while to realise,
listen, that makes me think of when I went in prison, one of my first or second night in prison, that dream I had, I thought I was free. Does that make sense?
Oh, that was so sad.
I didn't know I was dreaming at the time. Obviously, it's like you're saying with hindsight, it's not until I woke up here. But I'm saying at that time, I was free.
You were free.
I was free as a bird, like free. I was a gal, everything. It was a sensational time. Of course. Yeah. And I woke up in like a 6x12. Yeah. I said,
I'd be so upset.
My God. The sky weren't blue, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be so upset.
I didn't know what to do. I was free. I was free. I was outside. Yeah. You get me?
Woke up and like, shit.
Those are the worst dreams.
I'll never forget that. That sticks with me because it was so like vivid. It was so real to me. Like, you know when I say that? I had no clue what was going on.
That's mad.
Those are the worst dreams. When you dream something really good and then you wake up and it's not your reality.
But to be fair, if I was in prison, I would want to dream though, because that's like an escape from my reality.
It's telling you dreams, isn't it?
Yeah, the dreams are not nice. I've done stuff like that. Like I've dreamt one time and I was like just with my brother all night and I thought that was real as well. You get me? And I woke up and it was fake. I was like,
I've had that with my grandparents.
That's fucked.
Yeah, those ones are
and it was like, yeah,
you wake up.
It's crazy.
And it's like,
have you ever cried in your dream before? That something that was happening was so real and you were crying.
And then woke up with tears.
And you woke up actually crying in real life.
No, but I've woke up upset from a dream. And then...
Okay.
You know what? I don't know if... I feel like that... What you're talking about feels like... I can't pinpoint it, but it sounds like something familiar. It sounds like something I might have experienced. Yeah. Or like just... You know, like been like hella sad, but like in your sleep, like...
And then you wake up with that sadness that you had in your dream.
Yeah, it takes you a while to shake it off.
Shake it off, yeah. I've had that where I've literally cried. I was crying in my sleep, then I woke up crying. And then I realised I was crying, so I just cried some more. It's weird. It was very weird. Well, you guys know a bit more about me today.
Yeah, we do.
Let's get into the first headlines about our people. Dear. Priti Patel. I feel like we said her name too many times. She's heard, and now she's doing something with Nigeria. So anyway, Priti Patel has made a deal with Nigeria. Priti Patel has signed a major deal to speed up deportations of foreign criminals to Nigeria. The Home Secretary's agreement will see offenders receive new travel documents within 5 working days. It came as 13 Nigerians were removed on a Home Office flight last week. They included 8 foreign criminals and 5 immigration offenders, such as those who had overstayed UK visas. The flight faced legal challenges by left-wing groups and protesters. It's understood a grandmother was among those pulled off the flight. Campaigners claimed those due to be on board had claimed against removal, which included religious persecution, modern slavery, the right to family life, and persecution on the basis of sexual orientation. One Nigerian asylum seeker due to be aboard the flight, who came to Britain in 2017, claimed he faced prosecution in his home country for being gay. Adeniyi Raji, aged 48, told The Guardian he was divorced by his wife after she caught him in bed with his lover, lost his job and had received death threats on social media. In Nigeria, homosexual acts are punishable by up to 14 years imprisonment. An immigration tribunal refused his asylum claim, but he has lodged an appeal. It's unknown whether he was among those on the flight. Ms. Patel said regarding the deal with Nigeria, it is an important development that the UK and Nigeria have signed an agreement to cooperate on migration issues, to tackle illegal migration and the significant threat it poses to both nations. Okay. The deal will mean that operational teams in both countries will share their expertise to take the fights to criminal people smugglers who are responsible for a wider range of criminality and put profit before people while undermining the security of our 2 countries. This landmark agreement will increase the deportation of dangerous foreign criminals to make our streets and countries safer.
Man, them better stay woke, boy.
It's cappity cap.
There's going to be dipping niggas even easier now, boy.
Yep.
They better stay safe. Can you go to jail for up to 14 years for being gay in Nigeria?
I was thinking
suspicion.
that. I think that's mad.
Yeah, or suspicion. So someone could.
Suspicion.
Yeah.
The world, you know what it is, yeah? Because even when you said that, yeah, I was just thinking, yeah, obviously I'm a little bit older than you as well, yeah. So obviously, oh no, we're similar age, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. So I grew up in a lot of misogyny, homophobia, all these stuff. Where it was like, which was normal, innit? So there's a lot of sentiments that people might have about gay people and stuff like that don't shock me or don't. Whether I agree with them or not, it's like it is what it is. It's what you grew up. It's like it's kind of like what you know. So, but yeah, hearing, well, especially in this day, hearing that you can go to prison just for being gay, yeah, is like
it's wild.
It sounds mad. And obviously, I understand like some people are set in their ways and their traditions and stuff like that. But then there's also a lot to be said for like the world moving forward, and that kind of needs to change still.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
That needs to change.
Definitely.
They need to stop that. Like when you know better, you do better. Back in the day, then it is what it was. But by now, no one, like gay people ain't hurt nobody. Like you ain't gonna do nothing to anybody for being gay. You just gotta let people live their life. How can you still be up to 14 years? It's wild.
They don't care.
Yeah,
They do not care, boy.
I did not know that.
Yeah, can't be gay there. That's why I'm a bit shocked that they didn't. If he did say that, they're not approving asylum for him, because that's a known thing. Like it's in the law. So why wouldn't you? Unless they don't believe him. I think I saw something about this. I can't remember now, but I think I saw something about this, about them not believing him that he is gay or something like that. How do you do a test of if someone's gay?
But if you can't prove it, then it's not a good enough an excuse then either.
How do you prove that?
Because obviously, people could just say things. All these stuff when these people doing it, like I get it. You got it on both sides when they're saying that people was dragged off the flights and human rights and I get it. Obviously, there's going to be some cases. There's going to be some cases where people are being whatever they were like. You know what I'm trying to say that. But for the most part, it's the rules. If that makes sense. You know what I'm trying to say. So how come they always dragging people off flights or stopping them or like if you gotta go, you gotta go. Yeah. I don't understand. Yeah. Like I said, there are cases where people are being discriminated against or misjustice and that's always going to happen. But if like the exception don't prove the rule, you know what I'm trying to say. So I don't understand what the thing is for. Like if you're not legal, if your papers run out, if you commit a crime, you gotta go.
But you know what? That leads perfectly into our topic of the day.
Coming in, let's see what that is.
So, topic of the day. Today we are talking about immigration laws and immigration wants. So every country has immigration laws to regulate the amount of non-nationals entering the country. What is this word?
Be it.
Brent, is that you? Sounds like a safari word. Be it to manage and keep tabs on the population of the nation, to curb potential crime, to reduce welfare expenditure on immigrants, or just simply for racist prejudice reasons. Whatever the reason, shouldn't a country have the right to determine for themselves who they should grant entry?
Yes.
Okay. If immigration is at an all-time high and funds to manage this influx is at an all-time low, is it really wrong to implement policies to reduce these numbers?
Basically.
Say again?
Basically.
It's wrong.
No. I was going to say, maybe just address these questions first.
Yeah. The first two, yeah? Yeah. Okay. So the first one, so should a country have the right to determine for themselves who they should grant entry to?
Yes. Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
okay.
I think so.
And even, I feel like, and even if you're going to, like, what's the words? How am I struggling for words these days? Even if you're not discriminate or whatever, but even if it's gonna be like a bit harsh or whatever, like it's your rules, isn't it? Like you know what I'm saying? Like Australia is notoriously difficult to get into. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and it's their rules. It's my, you know what I'm trying to say? It's my.
But then, do you think that the problem with that though is, so say for example, if everyone got to pick and choose who they wanted to come to their countries, certain countries are gonna be at risk of people never been allowed in. So say like African countries and countries that are like not as wealthy or don't have anything that people feel like they can benefit from if their people came to the country. Yeah. Don't you think that they would then just
I don't know, but
be at a disadvantage consistently?
Probably, but you see, every country is different, yeah. But especially with England, with what they do, I think immigration has to be important just for the whole infrastructure of the country. Yeah. They give too much. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like, I don't want to sound like those kind of people, whatever. But
taking our jobs.
No, it's not. I'm not talking about taking our jobs, but it's like obviously like there's a welfare state in the whole system. Like they give too much, and it's like anybody can get it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and that's why everybody wants to come over here. They cater to everyone. You don't even have to be a British national. You know what I'm trying to say? Like once you're here, you can get patterned, whether it be for benefits, so you don't even have to work, and you're getting paid all the time when they put you in houses and they're doing. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, absolutely.
They do too much. So if you don't control that and you just let everybody come here, the country ain't going to be able to sustain it. Yeah. We got to worry about the residents first, at least, to get me the national. So let's make sure we're patterned. Yeah. And then we can pattern up whatever extras, whatever space there is to pattern up anybody else, then we can pattern, but it's got to be within reason. So forget anybody else. Our things, and every country has to look at it like that. It's got to be self-serving, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So it's not about discriminating and this person can't come in and this person can't come in. No, but it's like, you have to be realistic. If we let everybody in, what's going to happen? It doesn't make sense. And so then, all right, cool. So then we've got to be a bit discerning about what we're doing. We've got to let the right kind of people come in. People with talents. People that's going to bring something to the country. People, you get what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. So I just think it's normal. Obviously, when people are in them positions of power and then they start showing their true colours and they do start discriminating and they start doing bad things, and that's when it gets skewed and stuff like that. But that's always going to happen. You know what I'm trying to say? There's different ends of the spectrum for anything. Life's about balance. That's always going to happen. But the idea of it initially is right. I think, anyway.
You know what it is? I got to look... Go on.
Yeah, go on, you go on.
I got to look at this, correctly, because obviously I'm a black man. My parents, migration and immigration, what's the difference?
Migration is to go somewhere.
Travel.
Is you moving traveling somewhere, moving somewhere. Immigration, I think, is just what it is.
Okay.
Like it's an umbrella, and then under that, I think you get.
So we're all here
Google it.
Because of immigration or migration.
Migration,
right?
Because they moved here.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm a British citizen, but obviously my heritage is Nigerian. So.
Okay, so I've got the thing.
Yeah, go on.
So migration can occur within the borders of the same country or cross international borders. Immigration occurs when a person crosses an international border and becomes a permanent resident in another country.
Okay.
So we're here because of immigration.
Immigration, yeah, cool. So I can't sit here and say like I'm for immigration. I'm a result. Not I'm a result of immigration, but my life in London, in England, is as a result of immigration, right? Mm-hmm. Even though I do believe that a country should obviously determine who they grant access. So who they grant entry to. Yeah. It's kind of like. I'm trying to convey what I want to say. I'm for it for sure. Mm-hmm. I think it's a case by case basis depending on why the person is fleeing their country. Like in this guy's case, if you're being prosecuted for being gay, and you want to flee your country, then I think that case should be taken more seriously than others. Yeah. So it's kind of a case by case basis, but I'm definitely for it. I'm a product of it. So I can't be against it.
But do you do that for one person because you feel sorry about that case, or do you do that for everybody that's being prosecuted for being gay? Because then how do you control it? How many people are being prosecuted for being gay?
That's what makes it tricky.
Or you just let everybody in? What do you mean? That's not a good enough reason.
No, but I think it's case by case. So case by case. Okay? So case by case here could be I'm gay. They're trying to kill me, imprison me. Another case could be I'm gay. This society doesn't.
But we're getting involved in this. If it's illegal in your country.
No. But the thing is, no. There's two case studies I've got examples for, right? So one, could be the guy, kind of like this guy. I'm gay. I was married before. I got caught. They're trying to arrest me. My life is in danger. There could be someone else who's like, do you know what? I'm gay, but this society isn't progressive enough for me. Yeah. Can't lie. The guy whose life is under threat. So I think that's what he means, like case by case, where you kind of have to study each story, I guess.
Yeah, but I think you set a bad precedent. If you let him in because of that reason, then everybody can just come and say that. And there must be so many people that are going through that. And then what? You just let everybody in because it's too easy.
No, but I'm assuming
that's too easy. You can't just come in because you say that.
You need proof and documentation. You can't just come and say it.
Bare people could show you proof, especially if that's what's going on in the country and there's so much homophobia. Bare people could show you proof. It must be rife over there. So what? It's not good enough. It's not enough.
But it
needs to be more serious.
No, but I ain't saying that there's going to be a mass influx of people who are fleeing Nigeria because they've been prosecuted for being gay. Let's be realistic, innit?
No, but if you know that's a route, if you say that you're patterned, and then you learn streets talk, streetwise, everybody will know. Yeah, you go and say that. You get patterned. That's the pattern, and you get what I'm trying to say. 100%.
No, because you're conflating one tiny issue and making it a
That's how you do it. I think growing up in the systems and when you think when we want to go and get hostels and go and get houses when we were young, we know the pattern. We share the information. You go there, you told them your mum's not taking you. Go there with the bag, say your mum don't want you.
You know what?
And this is not true, but we all do. It works because we've got the pattern. Once they find the pattern,
the thing is,
it's not enough. There's got to be serious.
You know what, Marks? I can't talk from a place of privilege. I'm a black man in Britain. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, you can't come in. This is not my country, so I can't be on your side because
it's not about you can't come in because I'm a black man in Britain. It's not about that. I'm being selfish. It's not about me even trying to relate to being the same country. It's about the country that I'm living in, and I need to be cool.
But you know what it is?
I need to be cool. Forget all these other people.
I get you.
I need to be cool.
But I can't sit here as a black man in Britain, a racist country, and be like, yeah, don't let other Nigerians in. Who the fuck am I?
No, I didn't say that.
I know, but that's my thinking. That's why I can't. That's why when you're talking, like, let me convey my thoughts properly because let me think about myself. I am a result. We are a result of immigration. So who am I to sit here and think, or even to say, don't let anyone else in? Who the fuck am I to say that?
My grandparents and that, they never just come for no fun, for no willy-nilly. They just come here for guys to better themselves, to earn money, to help rebuild the country and jobs and stuff like that. What are you talking about? They were serving a purpose. They was coming here to build a place up.
My parents came here to go to university and to study.
So they could come here. There's nothing wrong with that.
I know, but what I'm saying is, obviously, I'm being empathetic. I'm being sympathetic towards my fellow Nigerians or fellow Africans, whatever. So I can't be like, don't let anyone else in. I don't believe I can say that.
Anyone, but what? Just riffraff. Like, so just anyone can come. You need to be. Like, I'm not saying
riffraff. I'm not saying any Tom, Dick and Harry. I ain't saying criminals. That's not what I'm saying. Remember, I said case by case basis. You're conflating this gay issue to make it seem like, this is going to be a new pattern now. Just say you're gay.
I'm not saying that's the whole thing. That was just one little point that we were just talking about, just a reference, and you get what I'm trying to say. But I'm not saying like don't let people in. I'm saying the power should be with the country, and if they got tough, strong rules and laws, I believe that's fine.
Yeah.
No, I agreed with you initially that I believe that they should have a say. Obviously, they have to have a say, but it's a double-edged sword. I got obviously, this is my thoughts, but also take into account who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? I am a black man. My parents did immigrate here, and whenever it was, so I can't be on my high horse now because I got in, closed the barriers. You know what I mean? I can't say that. You know what I'm trying to say? It's because. Do I believe that they should regulate and pick and choose? Yes, but at the same time, it's a tough one.
I think it's a tough one if it's like reality versus like being realistic versus being moral.
Yeah.
Because realistically, we actually can't let everyone in. Do you get what I mean? Like everyone.
Yeah.
Because then it wouldn't even. It would then the country wouldn't even be a place where people want to come in anymore because we're not going to have much going on. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think morally, of course, we want to see people helped and stuff. But I think with countries and with like policies and stuff like that, we can't run on morals.
No, we can't. But what is? I don't want to be a room full of black people saying, "Oh yeah, don't let any other Africans in the country." I just think it's kind of distasteful. But I get it from a policy, business, economic standpoint. It can't work. You can't just open up the floodgates. Everyone coming. I get it.
No, I get that. And it sounds like that. So obviously you took it like that. Obviously because of the example, that might be how you took it. Because I didn't put a face on it. It's not about Nigerians. It could be Chinese man, pink man.
Okay, cool. I think in my mind, I'm just thinking about
even Ukrainian dons. I'm saying everybody. I'm not I'm not doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody.
Same.
But to be fair, but
immigration period.
But we're all in the same boat though. We all immigrated here. Whether or not you're black, Chinese, Russian, whoever, we're all in the same boat.
But that's why it's
different ethnic backgrounds, but we all in the same boat.
But that's why it has to be a case by case thing because if you think of how many nations there are in the world and how many people are trying to come, like I can't imagine how many applications are sent on a daily.
Every day. So they probably don't even read all of them.
Mate,
they don't read all the applications. There's no way.
You can't.
Yeah.
So
we all pay taxes, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're all basically helping to fund the lifestyle of those who are coming in, right?
Yeah.
So we probably as immigrants would probably prefer if anybody who's brought in to make sure that they actually participate in
contribute
the country.
Yeah.
If they're not, then that's when one could basically argue cap this crap.
Yeah.
Because it's our money is coming out to basically fund their lifestyle. Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
So, for example, if a bunch of immigrants came and they were just doing up badness, crime, whatever, obviously
get them out.
That's not productive to society.
Yeah.
Therefore, you guys have come here on fuckery. Now you need to go.
Yeah, but there's deportation systems in place. That happens. If you're a criminal, you get dipped. I think prevention is better than cure, and I think people want to put things in place so those people don't come here in the first place.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I think that would be the more sensible option too.
Yeah, obviously the vetting process has to be obviously thorough.
Okay.
I just think this place is just super friendly, and it's not even just about letting everybody and letting them in. It's the access that you get when you come here, and it's like what Brent's saying. We're footing the bill for it.
And also, a lot of people love to come here.
Yeah,
they know what's going on.
You get everything, bro. It's a really nice place. They're super. As far as fuckery and horrible as they are, I don't even understand the mindset of that. Anyway, for as horrible as these people are, they're really nice and
balanced
and generous. They give a lot.
They give a lot because it works to their favour too.
Yeah.
Labour, not Labour, the Labour Party, as in Labour.
As in Labour, yeah.
yeah.
Because I always think that if I'm if I'm an illegal immigrant here and then I get deported, I'm paying taxes, can I get a refund? Because you've taken my money and then I'm going to go start from scratch back home.
But the way I see it is, I think the UK and even developed countries, even like America, they let immigrants in for mainly work reasons.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of jobs that, normal British citizens won't do. And they feel like because you're in a state of desperation, that you'll do these menial jobs that the normal citizen wouldn't want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then they send them back. And I think that for me, I always think that's out of order. Because essentially these jobs here help, like every single part of society, even the things we don't think about, is needed for society to run smoothly, right? So you're taking advantage of people because out of their desperation to use them for these things.
Yeah.
And then when it doesn't work for you, you're like, okay, you can go back now. But then you bring in the next wave of people who are as desperate and stuff to do the same thing. Like it's
But there's certain jobs
crazy.
you look at, they're just completely controlled by ethnic minorities.
Yeah.
And it's like most nurses are like black and Indian and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even traffic wardens are mainly just African guys. No, they are. In my
So
life.
that's the best. I stand by it.
What? You don't think that's true?
No, I just want a random example. Like, how do you think of that?
They are.
Every example is random, isn't it?
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
In my experience, anyway, I don't understand the pause.
There's a
lot of them are African men. No, your reaction is what's like your
But
reaction?
I don't like that example because they're doing bad. They need to go. They need to get deported. I hate traffic wardens.
No, I do too.
The nurses are lovely human beings. You
No
get me?
always.
But
Some of them are mean.
for the most part. Huh?
Maybe not always.
Some of them are mean.
I mean, yeah, but that's humans. I mean, it's just
No, it's not.
no. But the job that they're doing in general is a good deed. Nurses and they're serious people.
Yeah, but it's not a good deed if you're gonna be there and be a bitch about it. It cancels out.
You've
cancelled out.
You've had a bad experience with a nurse, innit?
I have, and I think also when I
why.
think about like a lot of even a lot of women, black women especially, a lot of black women, when black women go into hospital, especially like for childbirth and stuff, there are more risk of having issues and dying and all that kind of stuff
because of the work.
Because of the treatment that they get. And sometimes it's sad because when you're a black woman, you see a black nurse and you think, okay, good, I'll be good. Sometimes they'll be horrible to you, and it's just like, but you're a woman. You're a black woman. You should get my struggle here. But big up the people them. I think I've come for them on this platform before. I don't want no trouble. But another question for you guys though. So is making deals with other countries to expedite the removal of criminals back to their own countries who would otherwise be jailed and or deported really a bad thing? Is it not a complete waste of money to keep them in prison, etc., send them back, or no?
Hold on. Is making a deal with other countries to,
so
to
basically,
extradite the criminals back to their original country?
Yeah, so serve your time there, not here.
Serve your time there, not here.
Because basically,
when they say they made the deal, what's the deal done to just to get the process done faster or something like that? Because I thought wasn't that in place anyway.
Yeah, so now you can get your offenders can receive their new travel documents within 5 working days.
Pretty ain't playing, boy. She's gonna get them out of it.
Liz is trying to get them out quickly. So, do you think that it's more cost effective if someone commits a crime and then an immigrant, a legal immigrant or whatever, to just send them back there to do their time, or should we keep them here, do your time, and then we'll deport you?
Nah, send them back.
I think the first one to do.
Send them back because obviously,
I'm trying to think. How do
you say we're all gonna be conservative soon? We gotta start crunching costs. You get me? So
because it isn't. Isn't the
so annoying.
Isn't the
I'm just saying.
Even though you were saying that you were like, because we're gonna have to start doing this soon. Like,
yeah.
gotta do what we gotta do.
I'm sure the prison system is a business, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
How do they make money from the inmates?
Basically,
I think it's like they get paid per head, or like
per
housing.
head.
The government pay them per head.
Yeah, so would it be in our advantage to keep them here then?
It would, but then when you think of like because the government doesn't want to spend money on them.
What's that?
It's privately owned, isn't it? It's not the government that's getting the people.
Oh, it's privately owned.
Yeah.
They're paying the prisons per head per thing.
Yeah. And
Prison's sick. Like there's certain things that like I don't even like. It must be like nepotism or like that boys club shit where you just bring your friends in because there's certain things like okay.
To prison?
No, but there's certain things that I see in prisons, yeah, that are like, sorry, let me get my foot off and then I can make some sense of what I'm saying.
Yeah, so basically, it will
you
make
go to
sense.
certain prisons, yeah? Let's say like the TV, yeah?
Yeah.
Or like the kettle or something. Let's say this is TV. TV's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before they change it, they're doing a lot of flat screen stuff and these new ones that they're building up. But before that, the majority of the prisons, it's the TV is the TV. It's the same TV.
Yeah.
It's the same brand.
Yeah.
It's the same TV.
Yeah.
It's in every single cell in this room and it's in every single prison around the country.
Yeah.
This TV man's rinsing.
Yeah.
He's got it.
Yeah.
He's got it.
Pattern. Yeah.
You get me? I don't know how he got that. And who done that? Like, how did he get that? Who bust him on that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like with all of the stuff around it, the mattresses, the sheets, that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's bare money to be made in it.
Yeah.
That's why I said there's my nepotism. I don't know who owns these companies. It's probably their brethren.
Yeah.
Like the little boys
Give
clubs.
each other
and
contracts kind of thing.
Yeah, and all that kind of shit. There's, like I said, when you go to see it, it makes you think of that kind of shit.
Well,
It's
that's
so
what
crazy.
happened during COVID, and when it is, they were dishing out bloody.
Oh my God, them with the PPE. That was horrid.
Yeah.
What they was doing, giving their brethren all £12 million for face masks and that. Like, that was disgusting. It was so blatant as well. Like, so blatant. Man, come with these startup business. Oh, yeah, no, that was horrid. But yeah.
This country's a joke, man.
That's what we got to build up for ourselves.
Okay, so we do believe that it would be cost effective then to just send them back and then do their time there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then also, does Priti Patel get a bad rap for doing her job? She don't get enough. Would you not do the same for your beloved country if you were in power, or is she just a demon? That was definitely man that wrote that.
I think it's the same argument that I just tried to give. Priti Patel is an ethnic minority. So because she's an ethnic minority, being the face of immigration, it's like,
This bitch got
she needed the job
Stockholm.
she's applying for though.
I know.
She got Stockholm syndrome.
I know, but it's the
She
same argument.
volunteered for that.
I know.
Huh?
I
She
know.
volunteered for that.
It was in
What
a
do you mean
voluntary
volunteer for?
role.
She wants to do this particular thing.
Yeah, but she's got Stockholm syndrome.
No.
Yes, she has.
What's Stockholm? Take people there.
When you fall in love with your captures. She thinks she's English. Like, she thinks she's
Nah,
British. She
yeah.
thinks she's a white person.
I can
Like,
believe
she has Stockholm syndrome. She thinks she's one of them. She loves them. She thinks she's...
100%.
Yeah?
Yeah, so you're
Thank
saying,
you.
well, you're
Brent,
saying that
But she
it comes with the job. Like, whoever it was always going to
She
get
doesn't
bad
see
rap.
herself as a capture.
No.
Yeah,
That's even
but it's
worse. That's even
for
worse.
me because she's an ethnic minority.
100%.
Okay.
That's even
Yeah.
worse. She doesn't even see herself as a capture. She doesn't even know. She has Stockholm syndrome. I'm telling you.
Oh,
She thinks she's
knows.
white.
Don't say she doesn't know. She knows. That's what I'm saying. She volunteered for this. She knows. She knows what
As
she's
you guys can
doing.
tell from the passion of Brent's voice, he had breakfast with her this morning. So but if you guys missed what Yusuf said, he said, so I want to clarify what he meant.
Yeah.
He's basically saying that it's a tough job anyway, and whoever basically was there would get a bad,
Bad rap, but
Rap.
I think it's worse for her because she's an ethnic minority.
yeah.
I mean,
But that's why I feel like
I mean,
Sis,
like,
did you really want to do that job?
sometimes with
You're
things, it's a necessary evil. Like, even in a position like that, you got to be tough on it and all that. Like, so with someone like that, even for me, if with like management and managing a position and it's migration like that. Pardon, sorry. I'm not here to make any friends. Whoever's in that position, I want them to be tough.
what if that she's just the face of it? So she doesn't even make the decision, but it's her face has to be attached and her speech.
I can definitely
Even so,
believe that.
Like I said, I think it's a necessary evil. Like for the job, like you probably would want a Priti Patel in the position to handle it. You need someone ruthless and like this is what it's kind of like. It serves their purpose.
Her salary.
Like we don't like it.
Yeah.
You get me? But it
Yeah.
kind of serves. It serves their
Yeah,
purpose.
no,
So,
for
like,
sure.
like
Yeah.
I hear them. Like if you're gonna do the job, do it.
Yeah.
You get me?
Do right.
Yeah.
I
So,
remember she's towing the party lines. It's not necessarily her that's basically coming up with all these things.
Yeah, she's the face of it.
Yeah, it's being kind of fed to her. You have whole policymakers behind the scenes doing this and the next. She's just delivering it.
and she just wants to be on so bad. She's gonna do everything. She's gonna deliver it to the best of her
Yeah.
ability with them. And it's just, she turned up at these people's yards with SWAT jackets on and all that.
She's got a good salary though. I
What's
don't
she-
know
what's she
salary
earn?
like. So allegedly, she gets monthly £5,972.75p.
Is that
So
it?
annually, it's 72, basically 71 £1,673.
I thought it should be more than that.
Nah, she probably does get more than that with things at the side and stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's just the government.
Oh, this is the base.
Ain't
Yeah,
that,
this is
ain't
as
that,
of
ain't that,
January
basic, ain't that like the
2022.
same as like the
Yeah,
Prime
it's
Minister?
It's a type of regular. Again, they don't make the money, make most of the money
From the
from that.
from
It's
yeah.
because they are such and such, they get other things.
Actually,
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
a politician. There's a lot of money there.
Yeah.
Just England, boy.
And they're the king of the write-offs and the taxes. They know how to. They know how to. They get paid back.
Yeah,
They be getting money. They could be getting paid through taxes. Like they know how
Yeah.
to work that shit. That system's different.
Okay, so I want you guys to put yourselves in Priti's shoes, right? What would you, or if say you were her advisor and she has to listen to you, what would you advise her to do if she genuinely had her heart in the right place and wanted to protect the UK, knowing the problem of immigration we have? So what would you advise to her be? Or yeah, and how would you do the job if you were in her position?
This is a loaded question.
It is. I can't lie. I think it's a difficult one, but I think somebody's got to do the job.
I was gonna say. I think my advice would be keep doing you, boo boo.
You're ridiculous. I mean, you can definitely say that, but okay. No, because someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
And since you put yourself forward to volunteer, you'll die for it.
But like, I'm not saying
Go for it, sis.
I don't like her.
Mm.
Like, I don't necessarily agree
I'm
with
not
her.
for her, but someone's got to do the
like,
job.
she's doing the job. Like
Yeah.
she's doing the job. Like I feel like
Because that's what they hired her for.
yeah.
It's to sort out immigration.
And also,
she's got to do it.
our books aren't balanced right now, so you need to balance the books.
These books.
Huh? The customers' books.
Oh, the-
Hold on, where's the statement that said, what was it?
What?
What was it about the costs weren't balanced?
I'm not sure, you know.
Go on, you don't carry on.
But yes, I feel like, someone has to do the job. I think that if I was in that job, in her position, I think I'll try and find the best way to kind of make it fair. But I just think something like this year, you're always going to have some kind of enemy. However fair you try and make it, someone's going to be displeased.
Yeah, well, it's just like I think if anything, it would probably be to like work on her image and public relations. But
how could you do
she
that?
doesn't look like she's in a popularity contest. She doesn't look like
I
she
don't think
gives
she
a
cares.
shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
And you need that mindset to be in this job.
Yeah.
Because you can't get people like not like you.
Yeah, because it would be selfish me saying anything because it's just because I don't like her. But if I remove all of that and because remember, I've got my stay. My passport is burgundy. I'm fine. Yeah, so I mean, go off, sis.
Yeah. So what I was referring to before was when it said immigration's at all-time high.
Oh yeah.
And the funds to manage this influx is at all-time low.
Okay.
So I'm saying balance the books.
Oh, I'm with you now.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta let her go off, man. I don't know. It's a sticky one.
It's sticky, but I think unfortunately someone's got to do the job. I think it's just a job someone's got to do, and I don't think people hate it as much as they hate Katie Hopkins. So that's still a positive.
Katie Hopkins is bad.
Or Piers Morgan.
Piers annoys me because I agree with him sometimes. So it's really annoying.
That's annoying.
I hate stuff like that because I have to remember that I can't be like that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? You can't just. You know when people do that with their opinions, they feed into everything they like, innit? Like, you can't just just because I disagree with something you're saying, I can't just discredit your whole opinion and everything because I know there's been times when I've agreed with your stuff.
Yeah.
Which is really annoying, but yeah, fuck Piers though.
Yeah. So I think as long as you're still being liked more than Katie and Piers, I would say.
What UK rapper was linked with Priti Patel again?
Skepta.
Well, he dated her.
I just saw like a little something online, no?
And it's Skepta?
Is it? Let's find out because that's wild.
I'm not sure.
Am I going crazy?
Yeah, he made a comment.
He made a comment, innit? Yeah, saying she got back or something.
Does she?
I don't believe so.
Let's find out.
She got that gentrified back.
Is that when they tried to make it?
What is gentrified back, please? Break it down to me. What's
like when they try to tell that what's that white girl that was on Britain's Got Talent? They try to say she got the nice bum, Amanda Holden or something.
I thought you were talking about Kate Middleton's sister, Pippa.
Even her.
That was
Rare of the Year and all
ridiculous.
these things. That's gentrified back.
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay. You can't really tell what because she always in like them suit dresses. Yeah.
Is she thick?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Is she? Let me see.
She's kind of thick.
Let me see if Skepta's starving.
It's just kind of thick. But yeah, I feel like someone's got to do his job, man. So unfortunately, yeah, I do think though, because she's an immigrant herself, that's what makes it worse.
It does.
Because it's like you have no empathy. But I don't think sis cares. Like we said, I don't think sis cares about.
Yeah, if you like little fluffy things, you'll do it though.
Yeah,
Like,
she's not. No, it is.
She's not crazy, but you'll do it.
Somebody's picture, she has like a small head, but she's wide.
Yeah.
She's not just got hips and things.
Yeah, she's wide, but yeah.
I was gonna agree so quickly, but the way you worded that.
No, that's not. I mean, she's not the one though.
Yeah, I didn't know she full body looked like that.
And she's short, innit?
She looks it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know she looked like that. I've never. I
she's
just know her face.
She's much older than.
She's not even. I don't even
She's
know how
not
many.
ugly. She's a pretty babe.
Yeah, but you can't even. She don't come across pretty because of her personality. She just seems ugly. If that makes sense.
Her name
she's
is
not a nice person. Don't you think she seems like? Not seems it, but like you associate her with like evil and that.
Yeah, I think yes. I feel like in school, she was that head teacher or that teacher that was just.
Miss Trunchbull.
No, yeah, actually, yeah, just annoying. That teacher's just annoying for no reason. Like, you have no reason to be in people's business, but yet here you are every day of the week. She gives me that vibe.
Them teachers that you just proper hate, innit? Like, if my mum wouldn't beat me, I'd punch your face. Right now.
Oh, wow, she's married and all. Wow, this is interesting. We're really discovering this in real time.
Oh, is this her husband?
Yeah.
Mm.
Alex Sawyer.
Interesting, Don.
Oh, white man as well. Though,
yeah.
That makes
so
sense.
that your argument is perfect. Nah, she's silly. Look at her parents. Nah. Okay.
She's got Stockholm syndrome, bro.
I'm on that now. Because
she's short.
She a coon.
if you look at her parents here, they look very traditional. Do you get what I mean? Like, it looked like a very like a work thing, but they were in the traditional wear.
Okay.
Yeah, she's lost. Man.
And you send your people back?
She don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Imagine
She
how a
sends
nation.
her people back?
I'm asking.
No, ethnic minorities.
Oh, is that her people?
No, that's not her people, but we all.
Well, her origin, isn't it? I don't get it. What's going on?
Enemy of enemy is a friend, man. Obviously, the lines are blurred, but as for the most part, minorities are supposed to be in this together. You know what? That's a lie.
Actually,
that's a lie.
We're supposed to be, but we aren't.
No, but do we have? We're definitely not. But do we have stats of like the people that does she send back like, people from her original country?
Don't know.
Where is she from, first and foremost? Let's clarify that. Is she okay?
I don't know.
Let me check.
But would that be interesting? Is that why you asked me that, Brent?
Yes.
Because that would be interesting. She's just sending the blacks back.
No, I don't think she cares about the Indians or wherever she is.
She's
Indian,
she's Indian.
There you go. I don't think she cares about the Indians. They can all go. She does not give a shit. Have you seen her husband?
But why is it always Africans in the news?
I've never seen Indians in the news. Deport Indians. That's what I'm searching. Why are you not laughing?
Because do you remember me? Because
Google says no.
Oh,
but you don't really see a lot of news.
I'm joking, man.
We always hear about. We've heard about the Jamaicans. We've heard about what's it called? Nigerians now. We've heard about Ukrainians.
Is there a problem with Indians like that? With immigration? Is there a lot of fresh Indians coming over though? I feel like the ones that came over there and settled.
No, they definitely are.
Oh, is it? There's a lot of illegals in that.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just
illegals in every community.
Look.
Yeah, but they're hiding in plain sight, I guess, because you don't really.
Is Priti Patel closing the door to immigrants just seems super British? I don't know if they're talking about herself personally or the country, but
no, it's definitely her.
It's her, isn't it? It's her.
You put them pictures in the Google, you just look at her.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
to be fair, I feel like with that community, the community she's from, they tend to believe, and this is from personal conversations with people in the community, that they're the closest to whites. So they definitely, that's why I say it's not all our fight, because they see themselves very different to us. Because
they done the same things.
Do.
When obviously India was underneath England and stuff like that,
Yeah.
it was all the slaves. Like they bring the slaves over there. There was a lot of beef over there. The slaves had got a bad rap in India as well. They would tell them to say that they're raping and so they've been on black people from
Back in the
then.
day.
You get me? And then the ones that come over here, a lot of Indian girls will get disowned from going outside of their race.
Yeah.
But the ones who fuck black guys or have black babies, they're gone. There's no
I have a
saving
friend
them.
who only likes black guys.
Yeah, but
And her parents hate it.
yeah, but the ones who go white can kind of be half saved. And I spoke to an Indian girl, and she was saying, that the thinking behind it, stuff that she's even heard from family members and stuff like that, is that if an Indian girl had a baby with a white man, white woman, or whatever, the hair could still kind of be soft.
Okay.
You get me? Still drop and that.
Yeah,
You get me? But when you have it with a black baby, with a black man, it's
not going to be soft.
Yeah, it's the tight curls and it's going to change the look too much, and it's not what they're about.
It's not what they're about.
Yeah, it's not what they're about. They don't want nothing to do with it. But even like I'm saying, there's a lot of like there's a lot of like stereotypes around black people from back in the day between like Indians and blacks.
Yeah.
This is weird. I don't think a lot of black people even realize it because black people don't really look at any other races and feel like that about them. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, that's why it's shocked to find out that Chinese man hate man so much from that. Because it's like, bro, we rock with you.
Yeah,
like,
we genuinely fuck with
noodles
everyone.
and that.
Yeah, because we're too
You know what's
accommodating.
mad?
We're
Like,
too accommodating.
we fuck with everyone, but no
We
one
give
fucks with
everybody
us.
passes.
Mad.
Yeah, it's wild.
crazy.
It's crazy.
We
When
like
you
everybody, but no one likes us. It's mad.
I'm about to say something stupid.
What?
Nah, it's fine.
No, it's fine. It's okay. Your foot's in it. Go on.
No, it's fine.
No, because trust me, that's like honestly, we're just so accommodating. We just fuck with
We're very-
everybody.
very
That's like when the
accommodating.
Chinese man thing happened. I was like, you,
Not
like you, like nah, man, like we fuck with you. Like what the fuck you doing,
It's
brother?
mad. It's mad.
You
It's
get
sad.
me?
It's very
Yeah.
sad, actually.
It's crazy everywhere.
You know what? Since we're talking about the globe, let's go to another nation, America, who are moving west. Okay. Trigger warning, guys. So sorry. We're about to talk about shooting. So America is being America again. Yesterday was meant to be a day of jubilation for most Americans as they celebrated Independence Day. However, unfortunately, in a suburb in Chicago, there was yet another shooting which left 5 people dead and at least 16 injured. The shooter, who remains at large, is said to have opened fire from the roof of what was an outdoor outfitting store, picking off people in the crowd who at first confused the sound of gunshots with Independence Day fireworks. Witnesses described a sickening scene, and it is feared that children are among the dead. One witness said, "I saw multiple lifeless bodies, people in a pool of blood. It's sickening. If this can happen here in our suburb, it can happen anywhere." I'll come back to that. Another witness said, "People started saying, there's a shooter, there's a shooter, there's a shooter. So we just ran. It's like mass chaos down there. I'm so freaked out. We can't believe this happened in our little town." Highland Park is renowned for being one of Chicago's most affluent suburbs. Michael Jordan owns a mansion in the area, and it's also where the mansion featured in the Home Alone movie is. It's very sad.
Oh, that our neighborhood, eh?
But the woman saying, that this can happen anywhere, or the witness saying that, I think that's a bit weird to me because it happens consistently in America, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I guess it's just showing me now how far removed from reality people can be in that
People don't care about
it's
stuff
happening out there.
until it affects them. That's the
Yeah.
whole point. She's saying that, right, there's been mass shootings every week. She's basically saying, I don't give a shit about none of this
But it's
stuff.
happened here.
But now it's happened here in my home. This is a
all
serious
getting got.
problem. You
That's
know what I'm
mad.
saying? This is a I'm a white upper class or middle class person from the suburbs, whatever. This can happen to me. None of these ain't safe.
Yeah.
Everybody's you get me?
Yeah.
Everybody's fucked. Now this is a serious problem now.
That's mad.
You get me? That's what she's saying. It's fucked up. It's
That's
crazy.
But
Now it's a problem. This
America is actually lawless, man.
scary, man.
Like,
it's the gift that keeps on giving. I told you could do anything.
America is a lawless land, bro. It's like GTA.
Anything can happen in America. I don't understand why anyone would be shocked about anything that they hear in America.
No, it's not shocking. It's not shocking, but it's still,
It's not like shock.
it's still, alarming.
It's like I can't believe
It's still alarming.
I can't believe that all this happens. There's so much statistics to show why having guns so freely shouldn't be. Yet they're dying on the hill of, well, it's our Second Amendment right.
I think the shootings talk
Mad.
more to the people than the gun laws, because you're still choosing to buy that gun and shoot people up in it.
No,
Right.
but I feel like if it wasn't so accessible,
Yeah, obviously,
it would be like
wasn't
any other
accessible-
crime in a country where I don't think it would be as mad as it is now.
But what I'm saying is, if there was a gun right there on the table, I'm not going to pick up and shoot you two.
Oh yeah,
That's not
yeah,
me. But people in America are fucked, bruv.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're fucked.
Well, it is the laws. People all over the world are fucked. If there's gun laws was like that in England, there'll be people in England doing that. If there's gun laws like that, anywhere the gun laws were like that, these are things
People
that
are
be
weird.
happening because
No,
people are
I know.
fucked.
What I'm saying is, I think it talks more to the
To people
people
than
than
it
the
does.
guns. But obviously, the guns contribute. If the guns,
Yeah, but you know what it
if
is
you,
though?
if you haven't got access
There's
to guns,
so many. This is why there's arguments over there. Yeah. This is why there'll be arguments. There is so many, actually way more if you check the numbers, law-abiding citizens with guns that don't bother people.
yeah,
Mm.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
yeah.
This is what their argument is.
Yeah.
There's loads of sensible people. There's more people with guns that are not doing anything. That's why they're saying the guns ain't the problem. It's the people. But it is the guns because the fact that there's outliers means, like we're saying, prevention is better than cure. So we're not going to have that problem over here because it's nipped in the bud. There's no guns.
I think
so if you take them away, you don't get that problem.
But you know,
I think your argument kind of backs me.
yeah, it does. Because you know what it is it? You know
Huh?
also as well, when you...
I thought you were opposing me.
I don't think he was sure. He had to think about it quickly. But you know, like, because you know, like, I do think having access to the gun as well is a massive problem. As much as it can be the people or whatever. Because I also think the fact that they've got access to it is a massive issue. Because even I was listening to Tolly from Receipts here. She was saying that she went to America or whatever recently, and she went to Houston, and in Houston's like an open carry, right? But she was like, how when they're driving or whatever, someone must have done something. You know, here you'd be like, oh, and her aunt was like, don't. Whatever it is you want to do, don't, because it's open carry. You don't know if someone has a gun on them. Yeah. And if you think about that, even here, like sometimes I want to, like, dead ass, sometimes I wish I had loose apple in my car. I just want to throw it at people's cars, right? Just dash it. But obviously, I don't. Do you get me? You control yourself. But I think, imagine how many people can't control. A lot of human beings can't control their emotions anyway. Yeah. So imagine in that state where there's actually something you can easily just reach for and retaliate with that. It's mad. Yeah. Because sometimes it's just arguments. People have arguments and you just reach for a gun and shoot. But it's because when you're having an argument with someone or someone disrespects you or whatever, in that moment you want to hurt them. That's human emotion. But not everyone is aware enough to control that. Do you get me? So when you have weapons so easily accessible, you just be killing. Yeah, but we got these too. These are weapons. And there's times in my life when I've wanted to suck a nigga in the face and I haven't because I've showed self-control. And not many people have that level of emotional intelligence to know to, do you get me? Just to think, okay, risk versus reward, like in that moment, to think risk versus reward. Am I going to lose anything? Is this worth it? Blah, blah, blah. What's my life going to be after this if I do this and this person dies? Do you get me? Stuff like that. Yeah, but the majority do though. Because even if you take it down to just, being physical with people. Yeah. How many times has a person wanted to slap someone or punch them and they haven't? Yeah, I guess. That's true. You know what I mean? But I do think that if, I don't know, man. Anyway, I don't know. Like, so you would skip that step. Okay, they may not slap you, they may just shoot you. Yeah, because that's what they know. Like, you've taken it now to the furthest end. Yeah, because you know what it is? Okay, it's like if you're having an argument with someone with words, yeah. Before you say something like, oh, and that's why your dad hates you. Yeah. There's different levels you could get to. Yeah. So I guess in that situation, I could slap you, I could. Or I'll just reach for this gun. I've got a gun. And that would do the most damage that I wanted to do. Yeah, if I got a gun on me, why not? That's the thing. And that's the mindset. And that's why the stats is the way it is. It's sad. People are crazy, man. It's very wild. Because
so if you remove the guns, you get less killings. Even though the people are the same. The temperament are the same. You just wouldn't be able to access the guns to shoot people. Yeah. So that's what Mags was saying. That's what I was saying, yeah. That's what I said. Yeah, I know. But I agreed with that though. I did say that obviously the guns are part of the problem. You take away the guns, there's less chance of people getting shot up. But what I'm saying is, I think it's more so speaks to the mindset of the people that want to use the gun. That want to use the guns. Like let's not. Come on, man. we're human beings. Yeah. So this is where it comes back to it. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but you're pointing it over to them like they're any different from anybody else. If we had gun laws like they have, we'll be having the same problems that they have. So you need to understand, it's not American people. It's the guns. You know, I'm not talking about American people. I'm talking about people. Well, yeah, but is that the only place with the gun laws? Like, do they have? Is that the only place in the world with gun laws like that? What, America?
Yeah.
No.
What other places got?
As in open carry?
Yeah.
You can't open carry anywhere else, I don't believe. Let me do a quick Google search.
See, that's what I was trying to say.
I think America's the wildest place in the world.
This is the point I'm making. If you had gun laws like that anywhere, you're going to get those results. But the point you made was good though, because you said, and it helped me, that the majority of people who carry guns are not moving reckless with them. Okay, yeah. So it's just a minority of people who are moving dumb in it. And that's why I said it speaks more to the mindset, because but that's why the fact that you're saying that is why you just need to take them away. You know, I agree that I'm not saying put guns in people's hands. I think they should be taken away for sure. But if it's the minority who are using their guns and abusing their power, then surely it's not a mass problem.
But you see, the difficulty of understanding your argument is because it suggests that you should keep the gun laws. Yeah. Yes, and you're making an argument to keep it.
And you're saying that police who can get them all, that let the bad people have them or something. If I had to choose, I would say remove guns, right? If I had to choose. But what I'm saying is, if the majority of people who carry guns aren't using them in this way, then it does speak more to the mindset of the minute few who are moving fucking stupid with them, innit? So then what would you suggest you do then? To combat the act of the minority, it's probably best to take away guns. He's sick. No? Yeah, no, we got there in the end. We got there in the end. You made your stance clear. All right, the second headline within the segment.
Field protests on the motorway. More than a dozen protesters were arrested for driving too slowly during demonstrations on motorways in England, Wales, and Scotland over fuel prices. The go slow action mainly targeted 3-lane motorways, with vehicles crawling along 2 lanes, leaving the fast outside lane free. 12 people were arrested during a protest on the M4, which led to the Prince of Wales Bridge between England and Wales being closed. The protesters, organised under the social media banner Fuel Price Stand Against Tax, drove in a series of convoys at 30 miles per hour to cause gridlock on major roads and motorways. Tariq Akram, who took part in the protest, said his was one of 50 vehicles making a 60-mile journey through Scunthorpe and Doncaster at 20 miles per hour. He told the BBC that his company had added an extra £4,000 to its fuel bill in the last 4 months because of rising prices. He said the turnout was absolutely fantastic. There were 35 vehicles from our yard alone who took part.
I like that. That's
not when I'm on the motorway. I'm trying to get somewhere though, but I like it.
Well, no, they left the fast lane free.
Oh yeah, they did.
So you get what I'm trying to say? I mean, that's better than the Insulet Britain stuff.
Quickly.
Yeah, because they just blocked it.
Yeah.
Quick segue. What are the official rules on the fast lane?
I think it's an overtaking lane. So it's like how they drive in Europe. They use it properly. We don't use it properly.
That's it. Okay, cool. So
we ride the lane and we're not supposed to.
If the speed limit,
the fast lane is the middle lane. The third lane is the overtaking lane.
Because we use the right side lane as the fast lane.
As the fast lane, but it's not. The middle lane is the fast lane.
Oh, is it?
Huh?
Is it?
I'm gonna assume that the road motorways are the same all over the world, and that's how it is in Europe, and that's why it works, and that's why the motorway drive is so smooth and so sensational. Yeah? So on our way, it would be things. So the left lane will be slow lane.
Yeah.
The middle lane is the fast lane.
Yeah.
You go up to the national speed limit.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah. That's the fast lane. So you think
the
third lane, you don't ride the third lane. Yeah. No one. That's why there's not traffic in it. In England, we sit in it and driving it. In say like France, they don't do that. They'll put, if I'm driving in the middle lane, a driver will speed it up to me if he wants to. If he speed up to me into the middle lane, and then when he wants to overtake me, he'll go into this right lane, he'll overtake me, and he'll come back in the middle lane, and start speeding.
Like
this. So the overtaking lane is always free. So if you want to drive, you could just cut through.
Yeah.
You could just drive because there's no one blocking you up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Whereas in England, you drive and you go into the fast lane, and it's all 3 lanes.
Yeah.
Like, there's nowhere to go.
Are you meant to do the speed limit in overtaking lane?
I think you can go further than that. I think you can. You got to overtake.
But what are the official speed rules though? So if I'm driving in a 50, and there's a fast lane, what can I do in the fast lane?
50. But you're saying, I think you could probably go a bit more to overtake if you're going to come back in. No.
Yeah, no. But I'm trying to. Is there an official number to say? Okay, cool. In a fast lane, you can do up to 55, 60, whatever.
The fast lane, wherever the limit is what you can hit in the fast lane. You can't exceed it.
I think we're using it here differently then, because the way I see it is, people are in the fast lane doing 60, 70 miles an hour.
Because people were zooming past me.
What do you mean? I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, because I've seen people in the fast lane.
Example, let's say I'm in UK's fast lane, right?
So the far right, the third one.
The right one, right?
Yeah, all the way right, yeah.
I'm hitting 50.
Yeah.
And there's someone behind me. He's up my
and
ass.
he's flashing you.
Flashing me to move. Okay, I move out the way into the middle lane, doing my 50, and he's
yeah, he's speeding though.
That's what I'm saying, but that's what people do on a regular basis. People use that lane
as
like
the speed lane.
It's the speed lane. Like, okay, I could do.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I use that. Yeah, if I'm in the fast lane, what do you do? Like, if you see me come, move out my way.
No, that's
flash.
What,
for real. This is the speeding lane.
No, but what I'm saying is,
we're speeding, baby.
What I'm saying is that lane isn't meant for that.
No. Of course it's not. It's not. No. It's definitely not. It's definitely not.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think it's made for the way that they use it in Europe. I think it's made for the sensible way.
Yeah.
I just don't think they conveyed that in England. They never told anybody.
I think people literally think in this lane it means I can do
whatever I want
or 10 miles an hour above the regulation speed. That's kind of how I see it.
Well, I mean, that's of course we can. Like, do you just drive to the speed limit?
I do a bit over, yeah.
Like, say like you're on a motorway.
Yeah.
Are you not passing 70 or?
Oh no, I'll pass 70.
Because I think we don't set speed limits.
I'm not gonna go crazy. I might do a young 80 or something. Young 85. I'm not doing 100, none of that.
You are definitely flashing me in the traffic boy because I'd be on 70.
No,
I can't stay on 70. If I'm on a full blown motorway, especially if I got a long journey and I'm going somewhere, you're right. Like between 80, 85, 90, them kind of things. That's what we want to be doing.
Yeah.
We want to be moving.
Same for me. I'm more likely to do more when I'm like in the 20 zone because that's like crawling to me. That kills me. That.
See, I don't like speeding in the 20 zone. I just think, because it looks too, like the disparity is too much. When it's slow, you can't do it, just looks fast. Yeah. Like on the motorway, 50 and 40 don't look nothing. In a 20 zone, if you're doing 40, you look like you're flying.
Oh, yeah. But like a 30.
Yeah, but I just, in them zones, I'd rather just do.
Really?
Yeah, in them zones, I'd rather just do what I'm supposed to do.
On the motorway, I do 70.
Because I think in those zones, that's when you're most likely to get bagged.
And it's like, it's usually residential and stuff like that. Like, so there's more chance of accidents hitting people. If it tells me, I hate 20 because 20 is so slow. I think it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
30 is cool. Yeah. You get me? But if it's telling me 20, 30, then for the most part, I'm going to try and do it. You get me?
Yeah.
But I'm a man, I know all my routes. So I know where all the cameras are.
Yeah, same.
I drive in the same places. I go the same places all the time. I like to use my same routes all the time. I know where my cameras. I know where I can speed, where I can't speed.
You know, a lot of cameras are just there. Like
they're dummy cameras.
There's no filming them.
Yeah, but you never know though. I don't know.
You got to be brave.
No, but I don't want to be.
I'm brave. I've tested it. So there's certain places on the A13 that never things. I know they don't work.
Yeah, I haven't tested it, but I've been flashed.
Oh no, I've tested it.
I've been flashed bare times, but I've only received maybe like 1 or 2 in my whole life.
Not even a flash. I haven't that average speed check bit from the A13. I have never received anything from it. Okay. And
really?
My speed is not.
It's not average.
Yeah. But in there's certain parts like M4.
Yeah.
M4 will fuck you, don't play.
Yeah.
But you see the M1, there's a bit on the M1 when they're doing average speed checks, and I don't know if they work or not, but I'm not prepared to find out.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Take that risk.
Yeah, I don't want to take that risk. I'm not from that area. I don't know. You get me?
Yeah.
But when you're in certain places, and you're driving, you see certain people speeding.
Yeah.
And you're like, he's from around here.
Yeah.
Like he knows. He knows that's an idiot. That camera don't even work.
Sometimes people get tickets. I see people get flashed.
I have bare pet peeves on driving. My biggest driving pet peeve right now is on the Blackwall Tunnel. Yeah, you know Blackwall Tunnel. There's actually a fast lane in it.
Mm.
The right side lane moves quick.
Is there a fast lane?
There is, because there's 3 lanes, right? The furthest lane, people use it to merge. Because remember, the tunnel only has 2 lanes.
When you're approaching the tunnel.
The tunnel only has 2 lanes, right? But on the approach, there's 3.
Oh yeah. But that's the outside.
If you're on the third lane, you always have to merge into the first lane, right?
Yeah.
So that means that the middle lane is always slow.
You always have to go on the left.
Closer you get. So the furthest one is always smooth and fast.
Yeah.
People cutting, because everyone wants to get, people cutting into that lane is literally my pet peeve.
Into the last lane.
People,
why? But I'm trying to get somewhere.
I don't give a shit. Go behind me. People who cut in front of me, I'm not gonna lie, it's the biggest pet peeve in my life, bro. I hate it, bro.
You know what it was, yeah? It used to annoy me, but then I realized.
Oh my God, I want the fat cutters.
I'm a cutter.
It used to annoy me, but then I realised everybody's in a rush to get nowhere, And you see what it is now, My life's easier, I applaud them. Because I take whatever I can get.
Yeah.
If you get it on me, I'm like,
well done, mate.
Well done, man. Yeah. Fair enough, man. Good on you.
I hear you.
I just go about my day. It's better. It's easier.
The thing is, obviously, I cut too.
Make peace with it.
That was a good one. Oh, you piece of shit. That was good. That was good, man. You got me.
Yeah. No, obviously, I'm a hypocrite because I cut.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be cut. It's the way it is. It's the way it is.
I had to make peace with it. I said, you hypocrite. You be cutting people and you don't want people. I don't know. It does something to my ego. I'm like, let it go, sis.
And the worst one is when someone cuts you and then he lets people cut him and now you're just going further and further back. Yeah.
You know, I hate people that ain't got like, say if you got to sit somewhere, you got to give way, and they're just sitting there and they just ain't got, they're so passive. If it was me, I would have been out 10 seconds ago. I'm saying, you just need some aggression. Put your nose out there. Like, no one wants to crash their car. I promise you. Just push your nose out and you'll go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I've had that where I've just like, okay, you're gonna have to let me go. I'm out here now. Like I'm halfway. Let me go because you can't go around me.
I'm that man. I'll stop. I'll like create the traffic. I will stop to get where I'm going.
Traffic. I will have to.
And I will look you. They will look at me like, what you doing? I will look you in your eye. And
I'm about to go. That's what I'm about to do.
You know that I do not care.
Because some people actually let you stay there for a minute. Something, are you being serious?
Yeah, they will. Because I believe if you want something, you got to take it. They're not going to let you go. They're not. They're just like, obviously. My mum gets onto me about that because they tell you in driving you should have courtesy. Everybody should have courtesy. You should give courtesy. You should stop people. She's like, you ain't got no, like you never let people go, or why don't they let me go? Like I'm going. I'm always going on the move. I ain't got time. I'm always going.
Basically, there's a road like in never mind. I was going to say about where it was. But basically, there's a road and the way the road is people need to cut into a side road. Yeah. But there's the pile up that is always mad because no one ever lets them go. Yeah. So whenever it's like my good deed for the, whenever I'm around there, I literally always stop and let people cut through.
Mm.
But what's so funny is sometimes I let because when I tell you the queue is mad, it's always mad.
Yeah.
So sometimes and it causes traffic with people going this way because no one, obviously they need to merge that lane. It's the whole thing, right?
Mm.
So sometimes I let more than I just let 4 people go.
Yeah.
And people start beeping me.
4 is a lot still.
Bitch, get out of the
Yeah.
way.
And
I always find it so funny. I'm like, oh, relax. I'm like, okay, so I keep going. But my thing is, I'm so petty that if you beat me, now I must let 3 extra people go. And I wasn't going to.
Yeah.
But because you're beefing, don't rush me.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to let 3 extra people go.
And the worst is people have no etiquette. They don't say thank you or flash you when you let them through.
Everybody is
you
in a...
have to say thank you. You have to say thank you.
know,
sometimes I do.
Do you know how much that annoys me that I've had
A
to
little
rationalise it?
hand wave or something, man. A little
flash,
light thing.
something.
Have to,
but you know,
bro.
that bugs me so much
Yeah.
that the way I've had to make peace with that again is I say people are so ungrateful to God.
Listen,
So who am I to expect? Who am I to
I
expect?
could talk about
thank
this.
you?
I could talk about this subject all day.
Pisses me off.
I have so many graps on the road. So many.
I used to
Thank
do
you.
the
You know,
road
I
rage
flash
thing.
people as well. If I let you go and you don't say thank you to me, I proper I'm flashing
Yeah.
like you're welcome.
Like the thing is, I have secret
Pisses
battles
me
with
off.
drivers all the time. You know, the worst one is when just say I'm being a citizen. I'm doing a 30 and a 30, right?
Mm-hmm.
And someone's pop up my ass and goes around me. I'm like, cool. I'm gonna meet you soon. And then you meet them at the traffic light. You're thinking, yeah, motherfucker.
No,
I'm here together now. Why would you rushing, nigga? Rushing for no reason. What are you doing?
This is what I'm saying.
And I blow them. I'm like,
This one stop speeding, yeah? This one stop speeding, yeah? Because people are in a rush to go nowhere. And it doesn't matter how fast you go. The most you're going to make up is like 2
Brent is
cars.
killing me.
When I see some guy...
So to finish, to be honest, are you going to complain to me that you know how to cut off?
oh, this is you telling us to move on.
This is an hour and a half in. We're still on the flipping second headline.
Oh, sorry.
You could
Gotta move.
have said that though.
I did.
You could have brushed that in.
That's what I think you were co-signing what I was saying.
Know this pad.
I thought you were like, yeah, get your shit off.
I honestly thought that we're speaking the
Man,
truth.
Don
In my
DeMarco.
mind, I was thinking, Brent don't even drive.
I feel like
Alright, come on, let's go.
All right,
cool.
word on road.
Oh,
Reload it.
Ah, you missed it.
Is he?
You did it on purpose. You did it on
You
purpose.
missed it.
He's very petty.
This guy, man.
I don't want you to drive.
This guy,
You be a
man.
menace to
What
society on the
fuck?
wheels. So, okay, kind of starting sad. Jake McLean, unfortunately, had a crash in Turkey, and he was with his girlfriend Yasmin, and they're basically on the Towie scenes. He was the ex of Lauren Guja. She was like a prominent character on Towie.
Okay.
But unfortunately, yeah, they had an accident in Turkey, and he unfortunately lost his life. And she's in hospital, like really badly injured, her arm and stuff. So, yeah, very, very sad news that came out yesterday.
Was he in Love Island?
No, Towie.
Towie?
Yeah.
Oh, no, watch
So, yeah, so his girlfriend, his first girlfriend that we knew about him from Lauren Guja.
Yeah.
She was in Towie.
Yeah.
And then they broke up. They were together for like 2012, 2016. And then they broke up, and then he was with Yasmin. But I think as well, he also dated like someone on Love Island as well at one point. But yeah, it's just very, very sad news. A shame really. But so the police are investigating it to kind of see whether alcohol was involved, all that kind of stuff. And I think people didn't know that they were together as well because they were together, but allegedly he was doing some things. And so they broke up. They publicly broke up. So people didn't even know that they were together. And then obviously in that situation, but
Rest in peace.
So rest his family. And another legend as well sadly passed away. EastEnders and Desmond star Mona Hammond.
What's the character in EastEnders, sorry?
Her character, I'll get to that.
Let me Google her.
It was, I don't know, I can't remember. Oh, Blossom. But it's like an old, it said.
Blossom!
Yeah, Blossom.
Ah, Blossom. Damn.
Yeah.
Who's Blossom?
You know Blossom from Desmond's, but look, pork pie.
No way.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, I like her.
Yeah,
What's her name?
man.
Mona Hammond.
Mona Hammond. R.I.P.
Yeah, so she's
man.
passed
Yeah.
away at 91. That's a good age.
Well-
And she was also the first woman of colour to play Lady Macbeth.
Okay.
And she's Jamaican British.
Legend. That's pork pie's girlfriend.
She's a legend
Nice.
still.
No?
Nope.
Desmond's, man.
She's too
Huh?
young for Desmond.
I'm way too young.
Pork pie.
Okay, baby. Yeah, so unfortunately, she's also passed away. But people have had obviously great stuff to say about her. And she seems good vibes. And she won an OB in 2005 as well. So I hope she got her flowers while she was here.
R.I.P. Mona Hammond, man.
Yeah. And then also I've been giving you guys a tea on Wendy Williams and all that kind of stuff that's been going on. Her fans are basically questioning whether her legacy, now it's looking a bit intentional. So basically, Wendy's show, obviously filmed on TV, whatever, but the clips will be on YouTube. Everything's gone. The entire channel, just gone with the wind. And then also, when you try and go on her website, the show's website, it's an error message. So people are like, what's going on? They're really trying to erase her legacy by force and blah, blah.
Oh, so you can't actually go back and watch the show anymore?
Nah, it's done.
Sad.
But people are saying this is a great storyline for a Netflix documentary. So Wendy, let people talk.
Special coming soon.
Yeah. So there's that. And then also, there's rumours that LMA is booed up. And who she's booed up to?
Jason Tatum.
Yes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's a Boston Celtics player. They look real good together. And if that's true, absolutely here for it.
Well, I'm hearing that they've been on and off for a little while.
Yeah, apparently from 2019, allegedly.
Okay.
It's been alleged.
Go on, Jason.
You need to stop that accent you're doing. You've been too into that bag. And I've got, Brent, did you get my clip?
Yeah.
Could you play the clip for me, please?
You sent it via
Instagram DM to the TDA page.
16.
And everybody's going to hate me, but as a woman, just because you go change your parts doesn't make you a woman.
Right.
Sorry.
You feel that?
I know that for a fact. And I will say this, and everybody's going to hate me, but as a woman, just because you go change your parts doesn't make you a woman.
Right.
Sorry.
No, Brent, that's it.
You feel that?
No, that's
I know that for a fact.
Yeah, we've done.
And I will say this.
Thank you, babes. So that's the voice that's Macy Gray, and she was on with Piers Morgan, and she said what she has said, and obviously, as you can imagine, uproar.
Yeah.
And then also Bette Midler.
Bette Midler.
The world is crazy.
Listen, wait for what
she
Bette had to
just
say.
said, yeah, as a woman, I don't care if you change your body parts, it doesn't make you a woman. And you said, as you can expect, uproar.
Yeah, but
But you can't expect that.
but this is the
I know,
age
but
we
this
live
is
in.
where we are. This is
Because remember when
mad.
Adele won the award and she said, I'm so blessed to be a woman.
Yeah.
And people came at her, even though that's her reality. She is a woman. And she said, I'm blessed to be a woman.
Yeah.
Because I get to have this beautiful award.
Yeah.
And people were upset with her that she didn't say person. But she's that.
So hold on. I'm allowed to say I'm happy to be a man.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. The world's
But basically,
crazy.
Bette Midler, sis tag teamed on that. And she said, women of the world, caps lock, exclamation mark. We are being stripped of our rights over our bodies, our lives, and even of our name. They don't call us women anymore. They call us birthing people or menstruators and even people with vaginas. Don't let them erase you. Every human on earth owes you. So basically, people are calling her and Macy Gray terps.
What's
And a
terps?
terp is described...
That's the Harry Potter woman, isn't it?
Yeah, Bette Midler.
No, she was a terp. The one that, what's her name? J.K. Rowling, they called her a terp as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So basically, what a terp means is a terp is described as a feminist who excludes the rights of transgender women from the advocacy of women's rights.
Oh, okay.
So they get cooked
Mm.
in a nutshell. Yeah, wild scenes. Nothing else to say about that. Also, Lil Uzi was at Wireless the other day, right? Last weekend. And he must have thrown a phone into the audience.
Dashed it.
And some girl's head basically, it landed on some girl's head, right? And she was bleeding all sorts. It was mad.
Of course it did, but he's a fucking idiot. That's not even the main part of the story. It's just that he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but I don't know why you dashed the phone like that.
Do you know what
he
they
does
do?
weird
Remember
things.
What they do? I swear that the kid done it with Central C and all that kind of shit.
Oh yeah, when you put the phone
They
in.
throw the phone to the guys
Yeah.
and the guys will film it.
Yeah, and give
And give
it back.
it back.
Yeah, but he just
Yeah, he
dashed
just
it.
My man just dashed it.
Yeah.
into
But
the
the guy got
crowd.
his phone back though.
There was 2 phones on stage. There's another one on his other side when he threw the other one. So I was thinking,
And then he spun around,
going on
yeah.
here?
And the boy was going, no. He's blowing. He's thinking my phone's
My phone's
Right,
gone. No, but
but-
he ended up getting it back.
oh, you got it back?
Yeah, you go back.
How?
He's lucky. I don't
Because it's
know how he
evidence.
would've
It
got
landed on my head. So,
No, but where in this crowd of people? You know
boy,
what I mean?
in the girl's head, it landed on, and you just hand it in, and they got it.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, so she has gone on TikTok and said like, I think people were saying all sorts anyway, but she was like, yeah, like really my head is done. But she said it is being handled and stuff like that. I think that's grounds to sue.
She about to get her money.
About to get her money because that's wild. That's wild.
Yeah, she about to
So
get her money.
yeah, that was interesting. Lil Uzi as well. He's someone as well that's always at wireless. I remember one time I went. Yeah, it was like a few years ago now, and it was a Sunday show. I remember it was a Sunday show, and I remember because I went to church and then I went after, right? And I was so glad I did that day. I mean, I wouldn't miss church for wireless anyway, but I'm glad I extra did that day.
Yeah.
Because he was in the crowd and he was like, everybody here, I just want y'all to know this is the rapture. We have been left behind and we're all going to hell together. And I said, sorry. And he was like, no. And then people were like, I think people obviously had expressions. They were like, boo kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's like, no. Don't get upset about it. It's already happened.
Yeah.
This is the rapture and we're all going together. It's like, if you're here listening to me right now, I say, you're a devil. So that was wild. And then also there's been a exclusive article on the Telegraph about a Premier League star who's been arrested on suspicion. Oh, trigger warning, sexual abuse. So a Premier League star has been arrested on suspicion of rape. So they haven't really said a name. They've just said the player who is internationally renowned was taken into police custody this morning over an alleged attack last month. The player is in his late 20s and cannot be named for legal reasons, and he's currently in custody being quizzed over an alleged attack which is said to have taken place last month. Scotland Yard confirmed in a statement that the player has been taken into custody, basically it was yesterday, and the club has been contacted by Telegraph Sport and is aware the player has been questioned, but they've declined to report. So the Met Police in a statement said, on 4th of July, an allegation of rape of a woman in her 20s was reported to police. It was reported the alleged rape happened in June at an address in Barnet on suspicion of rape and taken into custody where he remains. So basically the man has been arrested. He lives in Barnet, I guess. But that's giving people clues.
Yeah.
Inquiries into the circumstances are ongoing. And yeah, it's unclear whether he will now play in the club's pre-season fixture schedule. The Premier League season is due to start 5th of August. And the player is also due to play at the World Cup in Qatar this November.
Okay, then. So there's bare clues there. So if he lives in Barnet, it's probably a Arsenal or Tottenham player.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What else did he say?
They said he's due to play in Premier League. Is that
no? He's going to the World Cup.
Yeah.
So it's from a country that's qualified for the World Cup.
Okay.
Well, you know what? We can just wait till the pre-season pictures come out because whoever don't travel.
Oh yeah. When does that come out then?
But
I'm not sure.
The player.
He's in his late 20s.
Okay, so late 20s from Arsenal or Spurs.
The streets are saying it's a certain player, right? And that player allegedly has flown with his team to Germany yesterday.
Oh, is it?
Well, he got yesterday morning.
What time? Because there was pictures of him training with the team yesterday as well. So it depends.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's kind of like sketchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it said the man was arrested. Okay, maybe it doesn't say in the morning actually.
Listen, rape.
Yeah, it does. It says early hours. Yeah. The player has been taken into custody in the early hours of Monday, but maybe he made bail.
Maybe. Rape is a very serious allegation, isn't it? And if this player is guilty, then throw away the key.
Yeah.
Lock him up.
That's wild.
But I hope it's not the person that I'm hearing it is.
Well, even if it's not the person,
it's still somebody.
It definitely happened. It was somebody.
You know, it was somebody. Of course, it was somebody. I'm saying I hope it isn't the person that the streets are aligning this crime with.
Because it's our character of that person.
No, because
I can't vouch for his character.
because they need them.
I don't know.
They need them for their midfield battles.
I was trying to step away from that.
That's what it is.
No,
Yeah.
facts.
No facts, no
but
cap.
If it is him, then lock him up and throw away the key. If he's guilty, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wild.
It's a sad story.
Yeah, very sad. But and big up the victim as well, being able to speak up about it, because that's a difficult thing to do. But yes, that's all the word that is on this road today. Our next segment.
There's no people's journal today, but asking for a friend.
Yep.
Oh,
You introduced that you were going to read it, babes.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, let me.
I could do it.
Do you want to read it? Yeah, because you read it from the start. So you go for it. You familiarize yourself with it.
So, here we are, asking for a friend. Hi, guys. I love you all. Sometimes some takes frustrate me, but so do convos with my group of friends too. I love that at the end of the day, you all still come back and the next day laughing with each other. So, I'm an older listener. I won't expose my age, but I can still relate to most things y'all discuss. Margs, I love you, but it's much easier said than done regarding making sure your child doesn't get indoctrinated with gender ideology in school. I've had to pull my son out of school because he came home one day and told me he felt like a girl and wanted to change his name. This is my youngest son, and I'm certain that he's picked this up in school. I confronted the teacher about what was being taught and I was dismissed. I took it up with the head teacher and I was given, "This is the society we live in" speech. I was fuming. I'm placing my son in a different school. I don't have any advice as such, but surely we as parents need to be able not to be okay with this and also be able to hold schools to account for how our children are returned to us at the end of each day. Anyway, am I being too harsh with this? What are your thoughts? Love you guys.
Love you too.
Love you.
Thoughts?
So she's removed him from the school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is she being too harsh?
I think removing him is a bit drastic.
It's a bit excessive.
But I think other measures could have been taken. I know she went to the school, she tried to talk to the teacher, she got dismissed. But maybe having a one-on-one dialogue with your son and maybe trying to get to the bottom of it yourself.
But that doesn't stop what they're going to install in him every day.
But what?
She's not being appeased. If she's gone to the channels and spoke to the teacher and spoke to the thing, and as far as she's concerned, she's been dismissed.
Yeah.
And there's not an avenue to have the open conversation that they need. There's not going to be no kind of closure, like, she said, okay, well then let me just take myself out of the situation. I'm guessing she's looking for a different situation where she can actually feel like she can have those conversations and something come out of it. Because if she's got gripes and she's going to bring them to the teachers and all that, but you can't do nothing out of it, then this is a fruitless exercise.
Yeah.
I kind of want to know
pointless.
what the child was told or taught, or what he was kind of like,
It doesn't matter. He said he came home one day and he feels like he's a girl and he wants to change his name.
I know, but why?
Exactly.
Why
is this happening? She wants to know. Exactly. That's a good question.
I think she should have got to the bottom of that.
But
she tried to.
No, but
and they dismissed her.
No, with her son, not with the school.
Oh.
I guess obviously the school stuff, cool.
Yeah.
You can discuss that, but I think she's from what it sounds. Obviously, I don't know what she's done exactly, but from what it sounds like here is that her son has told her. She's like, oh, it's because you heard it in school and gone straight to school. I think she should have a conversation with her son
to find out
and know what it is, because it might be a thing where he may have been feeling this way before, and then the school has just, because sometimes you know what something is, but you just don't have a term for it, you don't have a name for it, right? And then the school is what's giving him, like, that's put together what he's been feeling. And that's why he's coming to tell his mum. So I think that she needs to talk to her son about it properly. I do think taking him out of school just like that is a bit drastic.
Well, we don't have no information because she's saying it's her youngest son, innit? So the ways that I'm talking about, if that was someone maybe experiencing like adolescence and those kind of feelings, then I could kind of hear you. What if it's someone, if it's someone really, really young and he doesn't even know those kind of thoughts, then she's thinking that's getting put in his head, innit? We don't know. She said it's her youngest son, but we don't know how old
but you know what
the child is.
Kids, it's still worth a conversation. I think.
Does it matter how old the child is? Like if it was
if it's my 3-year-old, I'm talking to my 3-year-old about it.
Yeah, but what's your 3-year-old going to convey?
No, and that's what I'm saying, because in that conversation is how you know them, because your child could just say, oh no, because the girls get to have more playtime. And that's why it wants to be, do you get me? So
exactly. This might not be coming from a deep place.
Yeah, I think what it is with kids, talk to kids, talk to your children. I don't want to say talk to them like adults, but I think talk to them as in care about what it is that they have to say, right?
Yeah.
So I think even telling them, like, it might be a thing, like it might be a thing where he's not thinking of this as deep as we are as adults. Yeah. It might just be a thing of simple, like, oh, the girls get to, maybe there was no more cakes and they gave the girls more, and something like that. It might be that, or it might be something deeper. But I think regardless of what age it is, I think we need to get to, I think what society needs to do is acknowledge how children feel and talk to children about more stuff. Do you get me? I'm not saying expose them to crazy things, but I think for me, before I went to school and whatever, I would have found out from my child what it was that he was taught in school. Do you get me? Before I then go to school and say, what did you teach my child? Because I think that's what she said, that she went and asked, what did you guys teach him? I would find out from my child, what did you get taught in school? So I think for me, what my advice would be to have a conversation with your son. Obviously, she hasn't said his age, but even if he's 8 years old, that's someone who he's in school, he can read, write.
Yeah.
Talk to me about it.
I would assume that she did, because if you've come home as a little boy or girl, and you've conveyed this message to your parent,
Mm.
the parent isn't flying immediately
to the school. Gonna unpack it.
You can get grilled. Do you understand? And the fact that she's then gone to the teacher, his teacher, and then the teacher has dismissed her. Again, there's a dialogue there that she hasn't conveyed in this message, but there obviously was a dialogue because she was pissed and then went to the head teacher. And then the head teacher gave her that, well, this is the society in which it is we live. So there is some form of curriculum that is being conveyed to this child. And that has led to her pulling the son away. I don't think the spaces in which it is we're asking for her to convey hasn't been done. I think it has been. And this is her now at the end of this particular exchange or exchanges saying, well, I heard Marg say that, you know, I could just rely on me, just parent alone, teaching the child, and the school could do whatever they want to do. When she's saying, from my perspective, this has happened to my child, and my child has actually come home and said this.
Well, you should have come to me before, because I've got methods I'm working around. Religion. Get the kid into religion from really young and let them know that hell is real.
Wow.
Tell them about hellfire and brimstone. Then doesn't matter what they say in school.
Can you all respond to this, please? You said something just now.
Yeah, I'm still trying to digest it.
This is my response. This is the response you're gonna get from me.
All right.
I do think that is this about the hell?
Is my logic flawed, Brent?
No, this is going back to what.
Sorry. Can I just go back to
Yeah,
that, because I'm really gonna just skip past that. Even if it's a case where she has spoken to her son, and then she went to school, that's also something to say. There's something to say about that, because then he's in the conversation with her son. Has he then confirmed to her that this is what he wants? And then she's gone to school and said, don't teach my son these things. I still feel like the son's feelings and thoughts or whatever is still being ignored, because really and truly as well, if it is that that's the path her son wants to go on, I think the school anyway really and truly have a duty to, like a duty of care in terms of like maybe like therapy and counselling and stuff like that. I don't know if the government's put things like that in place, but I would hope that they have. So even if it is a case where she has spoken to the son and then she's gone to the school after speaking to the son, there is still something to say there, because she can say she doesn't like that being taught to her son, but the reality is now that is your son's reality. That's his life now, right? So you still need to address that issue. I feel like the issue to be addressed there is not what your son has been taught, is that this is how your son is feeling.
And also, how do we know that this child's, thoughts aren't genuine? And all that happened was, whatever convo happened at school, just
put the pieces together for him.
It made it make sense to him, innit?
Yeah.
We're assuming that he came to school as a blank canvas and was now taught this and now believes it. What if he didn't? What if he came to school already confused, already feeling this way, and this subject was broached and it made him realize, oh, this is what I'm feeling all along. This is it. You've explained to me, my mum, I get it now. We don't know.
So
we don't know.
Yeah, the issue is not what your son has been taught. The issue is that your son is feeling this way.
Yeah.
And so taking him out of school, whatever school you go to again, it's the same curriculum. You're going to teach it. He's going to have that conversation again.
People can feel things, but even making people, and I need to know, I really want to know how old this person is. Because even making young people so comfortable to make decisions that's going to affect their whole life when they're not even mature enough to think straight is mad. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? That how much information have they received?
Yeah.
How long have they been thinking about this? You've come home and told me you want to change your name. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, how much thought have you given this to? So you're enabling fuckeries. You might think you're helping, but you're enabling fuckeries. Like, it's not like, if you need to see that there's an issue there, then address it. Let's look at it. Let's work it. Let's hone it and see what I go on. Then we can make some decisions. But you are just doing this willy-nilly.
Yeah.
You're talking about this. The parents. I know my child. This is something that's come up over a few weeks, and now you've made this rash decision. I want to change my name. Just imagine I was an idiot and I agreed with you, and then you change your name, and then 10 years down the line or 5 years, do you know what I'm trying to say? All this, it's not just open and close like that. Like, it could be, but
that's why I feel like the school as well also failed in their duty of care, because you're teaching children about these things. If a child then does make that decision or whatever, you should have systems in place that they can be counselled and talk through this. Because again, like you said, it's not as easy as you want to be a girl today, you get to wear dresses and you change your name. There's so much more that goes into, isn't even for adults, how much more a child. So I feel like even with the school, them even dismissing her, that is definitely wrong, because I feel like they should have had a conversation with her of, have you spoken to him? Is this really how it feels? Okay, what can we do to support? Kind of thing, whatever that may look like, and both parties, the parents and the school, come to some kind of agreement. But I think for them to just say, well, this is society we live in, and leave it that is so reckless. And also for the mum to be like, you taught my child this. I feel like what's being ignored is that child's well-being.
Suppose the child comes home and says, I want to be Spider-Man. Should the school support that?
That's a different situation.
Why?
Because that's a fictional...
If he wants to be a superhero, let me just change Spider-Man. He wants to be a superhero.
Brent, are you being...
Yeah, but that's something that he can't do.
How many people...
Can't be a woman.
No, but wait. How many people...
No, stop it. Don't do that. He can't be a woman either.
No, but you know...
No, I don't know. Okay, he can't be a woman either.
Let me explain then. Can the little boy come home and say, Mom, I want to be Superman? No, because you're not going to get powers. It's fictional. But in society, yeah...
Can a little boy say...
A little boy can say woman and
can he be a woman? No,
but
it's fictional.
No, but
it is fictional.
No, but he'll be recognised as a woman.
It doesn't matter. That's because you are enabling this crap. You know what I'm trying to say? Everybody around is enabling this crap and allowing us.
Society.
No, it's all our fault.
What society is implementing. That's what I'm saying.
Forget society.
Hence why he can't be a superhero.
1 second, stop. Because let's just deal with the facts, yeah? The problem is, yeah, people enable it. So someone can come out and say, yeah, that I think I'm this. And everybody plays along and says, yes, cool. What he's saying is, yeah, if he came out and said, I want to be a superhero, is everybody going to come and play along? No, they're not. Why?
Because I'm not gonna lie, that's a terrible example.
Let me tell you why it's not a terrible example.
Yeah?
Let me tell you why it's not a terrible example. Yeah? Let me tell you why it's not a terrible example. Yeah, because look, we're acceptance of whatever you want to identify as. We're accepting of it. We understand the society that we're living in. This is cool, yeah. But I am telling you now, yeah, wanting to be a woman does not make you a woman. Okay, so you're coming and saying that him saying he wants to be a superhero, that don't make sense because it's fictional. Regardless of whether we're going to accept it and allow people to do this stuff, yeah, as a man, you coming and saying that you think you can just be a woman is fictional too. Yeah? No one don't like to hear it. You just can chat shit to me for saying it,
I'm not chatting
shit to you, but I think that example is a very stupid example.
It's a stupid example.
How many superheroes face discrimination for wanting to change their genders? Talking about gender and then bringing the example of a superhero makes absolutely no sense. And in my opinion, I feel like that is you bringing down what the importance of what this conversation is, in my opinion.
In society, right, if a man wants to transition to a woman, right, he is recognized as a trans woman. So there are things in place where he can be recognized as a woman.
Yeah.
A fucking superhero is not real. That's not.
You can't come and say,
this is why the lines are blurred. It's not people's
Superman.
People's well-beings. People are losing their well-beings every day. J.K. Rowling's, they're talking about Macy Gray and all that. Like, it's not accepted. But people who come out and don't say it, yeah, get vilified. It's not just open and shut like that. It's not accepted. There's bare people who don't believe that, who don't believe you are a woman. So it's not accepted then.
No, but thing is, yeah,
it's not.
That's fair enough.
Go on. No, what? Go on. Okay, go on. Let me go. I'm hearing what you're saying, right? But what I'm saying is the superhero example is crap.
It's so flawed.
It's crap.
I'll tell you why I asked that question.
It's to start some shit. And you got it.
No, but he says it's like when Piers Morgan starts being stupid and goes, okay, so I want to be a squirrel. And people say that's a stupid argument.
But that is crap.
Well, why is it crap?
But that's so different to gender.
That's the thing.
Why?
I can't even compute.
It's different to gender and sexuality.
Listen, yeah. Do you see for me, yeah? So people who's not, you see for me, yeah, who's not afraid to say it, yeah. You're telling you telling me, yeah. Yeah, you telling me, yeah, that you can do whatever you want, put on a tracksuit and be a man and actually really be one, not identified one or people think, but actually really be one, yeah, it's just the same as you telling me you could be a squirrel.
No, but I don't know. I don't know whether the people from the community that trans people.
I'm shaking.
I don't know if people who are from the trans community genuinely believe that they are that, or whether they say I'm identifying as.
This is horrible.
That's a bad take.
Because
they do.
They do.
Okay, wait. First of all, you are too excited.
You're diminishing their experience and things. They do.
Are you okay? First of all, you're not going to do that because why did my sentence start? I said, I don't know whether. Don't laugh. Don't smile.
I'm
don't smile.
back. I'm sorry.
I'm saying because he's too excited over there, and I promise you.
I'm sorry.
If you put that clip, I'm gonna report the Instagram page. Dead ass. I'm gonna cut all this shit off because what I said was that I don't know whether they do. I've never had a conversation with someone who's trans, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know whether they do believe that. I was asking a question. I wasn't saying that they don't, right?
So say it again. What
Say
do you
what?
think? What do you think that they don't? You're not sure if they believe or not.
No, because he was talking about the identity versus you actually being that, right?
Yeah, so say what you think again.
What I was saying, I don't know, it sounds like a setup.
I wouldn't say it again.
I'm not gonna say it again. I'm not. But basically, what I'm saying is that the example of someone wanting to say a girl saying she wants to be a boy and a girl saying she wants to be a flipping Cinderella is flawed, and that is not. It's not even. I can't even tell you.
Go on.
Okay, go on.
Because at that particular formative age, right,
Mm-hmm.
their minds, their frontal lobes are all over the place, right? It's not even formed yet, so they can believe in Santa Claus and fully believe in Santa Claus, right?
Yeah.
Even though Santa Claus doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Right? And you can't convince them otherwise because they've believed in this particular thing. It's wrapped around there.
Yeah.
And they will swear blind until it is they grow up and be like, wait a minute. Mommy, daddy, you just popped out and popped in and they're present here.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happens to children. They will put their minds into playing games with invisible people and swear blind that they exist.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So if they've come to you and say, I want to be Spider-Man, and you're suggesting it's not the same as them coming to say something that you also think is wild, that's the parallel to me. That's why I said, if they come to you with something equally or even worse than the thing that you say that society has accepted, why are you now taking one but not
that doesn't make any sense. What
I'll
are
be
you
honest
talking
with you,
about, bro?
You're not selling it to me.
Hear me out for a second, because that's still crap. In society, there are things in place where a man can be identified by others as a woman.
Exactly.
He believes he's a woman, right?
Yep.
On the outside looking in, there are things that are put in place where this man can be identified as a woman. You can't be identified as a superhero or any fictional character. What
When
are
it says
you talking about?
anyone can identify as anything you want. When it says identify, that means we have to call it. Everybody got their pronouns. A he, she thing. If I want you not to call me she, you have to call me she.
Tangible things.
Tangible.
Brother, identify yourself.
You know what? Gender reconstruction, actual names. So if a man walks around in a Spider-Man costume all day, like
we're gonna call him Spider-Man.
This I can't
So
even.
you see, what you're saying is that you're now looking at the actuality of it and thinking this is so weird, right?
Your Spider-Man example is not.
No, because in society you have men and women. Superheroes are not real.
They're not even part
Men
of
and women
society.
are real. So therefore, if a man in real life wants to navigate his real life, working, dating, he can navigate.
Squirrels are real.
I'm not understanding what you're saying. Yeah, because squirrels are real.
Squirrels are real. What are you talking about?
And that's still stupid.
Yeah, but there's nothing. No, but there's nothing in society.
And that's still stupid.
No, but there's nothing
I
in
don't
society
understand. I
that.
don't get why you don't understand my argument. It's very simple.
There's nothing in society that makes nothing has been put in place in society.
Exactly, where you can be a superhero.
No, wait, to allow you to be
a superhero.
To be a squirrel.
You hear what you're saying? 20 years ago, there was nothing, right?
Yeah.
And there still isn't now, but there is for transgenders.
No.
No way.
I'm talking about what you're talking about.
Okay.
You say right now there are things in place for this to happen.
Yes.
Yeah,
right?
20 years ago, there
20
wasn't.
years ago, there wasn't.
Okay, but we're here now. So,
But we're here now.
No, let him land. Let him land.
Okay,
Let him land.
You can land, but the turbulence is
It's not-
crazy.
it's not.
Speak it to the mic so people can hear you as well, please.
We can have this particular discussion in a structured way. And
Okay.
it needs to be structured because the people in this room have different.
I think we're having a structured conversation.
It's getting very loud. Yeah. So
Loud is still structured. It's just volumes increase.
when you say that you've given it legitimacy because society has put things in place.
Mm-hmm.
If 20 years ago this wasn't put in place,
But it is now.
I'm not understanding what you're saying.
And I don't understand what you're saying.
No, wait. Finish your thought.
If we go along with what you are saying, because right now you're not accepted as a screw.
You know what?
If you say you're a screw.
Okay, cool.
And in 20 years,
20 years
society
time-
now says it's okay to identify as a screw. Would you then say there's things in play?
Obviously, genius.
Can you hear what he said? Can you hear what he's saying?
No, but it's still ridiculous. But I'm agreeing with if
What
society.
is ridiculous?
If society. Okay,
What is
cool.
ridiculous?
I'll break it down to you.
Identify as a screw?
If society. If society. Okay, cool. Let's clear a few things up. Screw it example is ridiculous, but I'm going to play into your screw example. If society, has put in place things where a man can say he's a squirrel and society's put in place, then even though I don't believe you're a squirrel because you're a human being, if society has said, you know what, this is what you identify as, so we're going to put things in place where you can, then obviously.
Where you can, yeah.
So my question is, do you believe that A man could turn into a woman and a woman could turn into a man?
I'll break it down for you. To me, physically, you're born wherever God ordained you to be. You can feel otherwise.
Yep.
So if you're born a man, as in God, Allah, put you on this earth as a man, to me, you're a man. Once you're born, if you feel like you're a woman, that's what you feel in your heart, then who am I to tell otherwise? And society...
It's about feelings. I don't understand what you're saying.
No, but that's
He asked you, do you think a man can become a woman?
Physically, as in a whole being transformation. Obviously not, because in terms of you can do I don't know the ins and outs of gender reconstruction, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't know the ins and outs, so I'm not going to sit here and act like I know the science behind it.
Yeah.
Right? But I know there's things you can do in terms of your genitals to, help you assign to a different
sex, I think.
Gender, yes.
Yes.
But from your DNA standpoint, from what God ordained you at birth, then no.
All right, cool. So you don't believe that it's possible. So you believe that
completely physically, but you can identify as one. Yes, I do believe you.
You can identify as anything you want. This is what I'm saying to you. You can identify as anything you want to.
What I'm saying is, society right now has put in place legislations, whatever it's called, where a man and a woman can identify as the opposite gender.
Yeah, we're aware.
Yeah, we're aware. You can identify as anything you want, bro.
So then
that's what we're saying.
You know what it is?
You know what it is? You guys are being ridiculous on purpose.
No.
You are being ridiculous on purpose. You're using stupid examples, squirrels and superheroes. You know what? Let's carry on. It's a very stupid parallel to make. It's stupid.
No, it is.
I agree with stupid. You're being stupid on purpose. You're being stupid on purpose. You're comparing men and women to squirrels and fucking superheroes.
Right, so
knock it off, man. I beg.
It's not that. I think what it is, I think the point of the stupid examples, is the point that we're making. That's why they're so wild. No, because it is a serious conversation.
Stupid examples.
Let me tell you, Let me tell you what it is,
No, it becomes less serious when you use Spider-Man.
People can be anything they want to be.
Yeah.
This is what you have told me. There's things in society, there's places, there's things that people can be anything they want to be. Some of these stuff is so ridiculous, but it's cool. Yeah. So then when we start testing the waters now, and I'm starting saying, okay, then cool, I want to be a squirrel, you start going crazy. But it's like, so why are you guys? It's the same shit.
We're talking human to human.
It's
animal to
human.
It is impossible for a man to be a woman or a woman to be a man.
But I just told you where the parallels are.
Listen, you can feel.
I'm saying identified as feel. I said your DNA reconstruction.
If that's what you say you are, I'm not gonna tell you that.
It's not about
reconstruction.
No one's just okay. Look, so everybody's getting that. Look.
Hormones, all that stuff. I mean,
you see people in society. You are allowed to identify as anything you want. If you wanted to identify as a woman, you are allowed to. And now you're saying things are in place. And if we've got respect for you, we still start using your pronouns, calling you she, we will do that. That's what society's think. And you're entitled to that. That does not mean I have to actually believe you're a woman. Okay, I will treat you.
That's fine. That's
fine. Wait, stop. You get what I'm trying to say? So that doesn't mean I have to treat you. So I'm telling you now, because I've got respect for you, and it's an inclusive society. I will treat you like that woman. Call you she, rare. I do not think you are a woman, and I'm trying to explain to you, that I think you coming and telling me you're a woman is just as crazy as you coming and telling me you're a squirrel. But because I respect you, I will treat you like a squirrel.
Because humans is.
It's not possible. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Like you two right now are being ridiculous.
Okay, fine.
You're being ridiculous.
Stick a pin.
You're being ridiculous.
Cool. So, in the end, nobody's disrespecting however anybody wants to basically identify.
Everybody can identify as anything they want to be.
Right? We better put that in the front, the middle, every part of it, because boy,
like
the heel.
By the way, go through this with a fine comb for me, please.
What I am aware of. Don't take back anything.
Because you know what it is, Anyway. This is the whole
today, stand on your argument. I'm not having it. Stand on your argument. You are comparing human beings.
Over there.
You are comparing human beings to squirrels. Reduce it, bruv. Reduce it. It's not the same thing.
So there's a documentary I want you guys to watch. It's very, very easy watching. I'm going to give you guys a link to it. And you come back tomorrow.
Homework.
You come back tomorrow and we have this discussion again. Because it's important to get this part right, so that everybody's protected. Do you understand? We're having conversations that is cropping up every single day now. It's coming to a head where because everybody's just ran to do something thinking we have to basically just make a move without thinking about what happens after the fact. More damage is being done to this community which needs protection. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, when I mention that a child is in its formative years, frontal lobe has even formed properly yet. They'll be seeing all sorts. That's why I mentioned Santa Claus. They believe in anything that they want to believe in. It doesn't mean you must now lean into it and just run with it.
Yeah.
Interrogate it. Do you understand? Interrogate
I don't think anyone disputed that.
No, when I was talking, that's why I mentioned the whole, if they come and say they want to be a superhero. I went to the extreme because they believe in Santa Claus. No, but that's an extreme.
No, but I feel like that.
That's an extreme.
No, but even with saying that, I feel like what you did was you added to the points we were making, which is that speak to the child about it. Like, that's understand where that thought came from. Don't just assume.
But also know full well that as a parent, you're supposed to make sure that you create the boundaries and limits in which it is this child can understand life.
Absolutely.
If you don't, they would never know what is out there because there's no preparation for them.
Absolutely.
Do you understand? So it's very important that even if they come back home, because they're very inquisitive, they question everything. And if they're with their peers and they see everybody doing a particular thing, they'll immediately gravitate towards it. That's how they get hurt all the time. They don't know what is what. So it's important. I'm not saying one must hate any other individual.
No, never.
But what one must do is understand this particular thing is new. Everything is new. Everybody's working this out in real time. Do you understand? So the most important thing is to make sure.
Yusuf, you're annoying.
The bobblehead.
What's that?
A superhero.
Hey, Daddy.
I'm just saying.
I want to be a superhero.
I'm just saying.
Okay, can we
I want to be a superhero.
Listen,
I want to be a superhero.
The round trip.
That was a good conversation.
Longer than
I think if we do our homework, I don't mind trying to unpack this tomorrow.
No, I'm on it.
But that's cool. Anyway, thanks for listening. You know how it goes. I just want the listeners to know if you want to send in any voice notes or get involved in any sections like asking for a friend or sis, what would you do? The number is 07564 841 073. Also, send in the voice notes to the email. That's tdasubmissions@thenewblack.com. Black is spelt with an X, or if you prefer, you could just WhatsApp or iMessage it. If you want, you can send some DMs too. Just start the message with hashtag asking for a friend or hashtag sis, what would you do? And yeah, especially with your voice note, start it with asking for a friend, just so we know. And then yeah, all that stuff. And let's get into our next section.
I'm a squirrel.
Ooh, Love Island the day after. This was a juicy one yesterday, wasn't it, guys?
It went off.
It went off.
I heard, sorry to quickly. I heard yesterday before the show even started, Dami lost 50,000 followers on Twitter. I mean, Instagram.
Allegedly.
Oh, is it? Because
Allegedly.
of him,
from the clips.
Yeah, because I went to check as well.
Wow. That many people invested? 50,000? Is that possible? Is there a screenshot? Is there before and after?
No one came with receipts. That's my thing. Because when I went there, he had 160. Let's see how many he's got now, actually. Because I saw that, and then I saw people saying underneath,
that's a lot of followers. Just
he didn't, man. He went up.
He
got 161 now.
Yeah.
How's he got 160?
Nah, Marks.
Antigone's got 2 something.
Do you know how many people I see, in this day and age who get involved in fuckery and their followers go up?
Yeah.
Like, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised that he would lose followers for that.
Yeah, I thought he would gain
followers.
I would have thought he gained followers.
Same.
Because he just showed, and people were saying that, to be fair, this guy's been telling us, because remember made that comment, he said, in the real world, he would
talk to both of them.
Amber, yeah. And also, if you deep it as well, the way he moved on to India actually ended things with Kenna. Amber thought Dami was going to come out to meet her.
Yeah.
So people were like, well, he's been trying to tell us what he's about, so why are you guys shocked now?
The way he's packaging it is good. It seems like he's trying to give himself like an out. Like, I don't like the way he's packaging it, even though it's true what he's saying.
Can I say that we're all oracles because we called this?
Yeah.
So we saw the glimpse of the argument, but remember yesterday we were saying how he's someone who he wants everyone to do it, so they all look bad together, and that's exactly what it is. I reckon.
Yeah.
He wants everyone to move mad, so that when they move back to the house, it's not just on him.
He keeps framing it, and Jack's been sipping the Kool-Aid, so Jack believes what Dami's saying as well, and that's why they're framing it. The test. I need this test.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I clarify? I'm sorry.
I need this test.
It's bullshit, isn't it?
Can I say that?
This is exactly what I needed.
Because men.
That's an excuse.
Do you know what's mad? though? So basically, context for guys, for everyone, Dami said this is after he talked to somebody, whatever, interested in someone, right? He feels that this is the test, and he was like, you either pass or fail the test. To lips somebody is not taking the test. The test is failed. Like, you failed the test.
Yeah.
But he doesn't think so.
Yeah.
No, but he said he still feels like he's got a connection with India.
Yeah,
after
so he
the
feels
kiss.
like if he kisses and has a connection after,
Yeah.
the real pass or fail will be whether he picks India at the end or doesn't. Babes, you failed already.
You're so dumb.
You failed.
The test is going into Casa Amor and not doing anything.
Exactly.
That's the test.
I said, yeah, this is the real test.
Not
If you
lipsing up
I
summer.
said,
Talking about, it was a nice kiss, but
with
I
white
still,
foundation on everybody knows.
Yeah,
why
the
is
head's
it-
in the
why
wrong
is- why
page.
is it always him? Because he's dark.
Yeah. So it's visible.
I'm not gonna lie though. I like the way I like the way he was moving. But you know what it is, yeah? He must like her more because his energy's a bit different. He kind of stuck it
Do
on
you know
her.
what it is? I think that he's had to be pretending. I feel like he's been doing sweet boy in the other house, and now he gets to be himself. Because do you know what it is? What's making me the most sick is I can't explain the way he's so happy. You know, kids on Christmas Day, on their birthday, and they literally go nuts. That's actually him. That he's too excited, and I'm like, you're acting like you were literally in bondage.
Yeah, it's crazy over there.
And do you know what's weird as well? He said how he feels like it's only right for him to get to know other people because he feels like he hasn't really had the opportunity. Sir, this is your second girl. And there haven't been that many bombshells.
And also, I feel like Summer is using Dami as her ticket.
Absolutely.
Into the
Absolutely.
villa.
Yeah, she
Absolutely.
knows, but she seems decent. She got a good attitude. I like China a lot, man.
China again. Oh,
The
yeah.
one that's on Jay, I like her attitude, I like her
Yeah.
energy.
I think it's sweet. I think
But
that's
what about Davide with the colorism? Talking about it's an upgrade. Who told you?
He told Dami. He said to
told-
Dami, he said, to be honest, I think you need to upgrade.
Yeah, no, he goes, yeah, you're good. He goes, I think you think that's an upgrade. That's a straight
He said,
upgrade.
that's the upgrade.
You're nice.
That's not necessarily colorism. He might be just thinking that he thinks that Summer is better looking than
I
India.
told you I wanted the controversy and I told you I wanted colorism to come into it and the producers listen. That's colorism. Why is she better? Why is she
more
upgraded India?
attractive? If it's not because of the skin.
I don't believe that she is, but you got to ask Davide.
He believes that. He knows what he's talking
It's
about.
racial biases and sometimes they're subconscious a lot of the time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
because
obviously-
Lattes, you think Lattes fair and fair is nicer.
Yeah, but do we know?
I'm not
that-
even saying he done it on purpose.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
sometimes we don't
I'm not even saying he done it on
realise,
purpose. He might even realise that.
You know
That was
what-
definitely
you know what it
colorism.
is? I'm giving Davide some slack because
Can I
we don't
say
know
though?
definitively.
Can I say though, Dami is smart. Dami said, it's not about looks for me. He said, don't bring me in because I'm
Yeah.
the black Twitter.
Yeah, no, Dami
No,
is,
my people-
is
He
hurt
shut
away.
that down
He said,
fast.
quick. He
Yeah.
said,
Yeah, it's
it's
an
not about
upgrade,
looks for
brother.
me because India's very attractive.
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah.
It's not about looks.
not
Don't-
today, Han.
Don't do that.
Also,
Don't
your-
get involved with black people business.
Listen, stay out of black people's business.
Also, your theory about the producers taking out the ring was wrong, remember?
No, it was right. It was right. I'll tell you why it was right, yeah? Because they put the ring back.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Do you know,
She found the ring.
Can I tell you what?
She found the ring.
I've got two
Now
other
how small the
supporting.
ring is.
I've
The ring
got
could have just
two-
fell in any crevice, any crack
Did
in
you
the
see where he
suitcase.
put the ring? He put it right on top.
Yeah, in that moment, he might have moved it.
Can I also tell you why I'm right? I'll give you two other receipts.
Plus, when you pick it up and tip it, it just falls.
You know what as well, yeah? Also,
I'm gonna try it.
Now I've got the peek behind the curtain. My brain works differently. I think that she found it straight away. I think that scene's old clip and they
Yes,
put it in
I was
there.
going to say that.
Like what Priscilla was saying.
Remember Priscilla said they put things together?
I think they just chopped
I think it's an old clip.
Mm.
I think, yeah, because she's literally in the same position as she was the
Right,
day
she
before
went to
looking
them
for it.
close.
I'm going to check that actually. Yes, that's my idea. I'm going to check that. But why I also knew that it's the producers are planting stuff, because you know the day before they mixed up Deji and Josh.
Yeah.
Did you see that they made Danica?
1 second. They didn't.
No.
They
Did they
didn't.
not?
I said this to you. I thought I was going crazy. I watched that in the bed.
Yeah.
They didn't mix up the names.
She-
They didn't get in the.
she-
They weren't in the bed. She didn't get in the bed with Josh.
Yeah.
Even though they mixed up the names,
Yeah.
she wasn't in the bed with Josh.
Is it?
She confirmed it.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't going
No,
crazy.
but I thought that was scripted.
She said
Her
she
confirming it
was.
scripted.
She said she was in the bed with Thingy.
when they said it, I automatically clicked. I remember because I knew I wasn't going crazy.
Do you know what I
Even though
thought-
the name things did happen, but
Yeah.
I knew she was not in the bed
No,
with
but
Josh.
do you know why I thought it was scripted? Because at the start of the show, you know the presenter, what's his name? I can't remember his name now.
Yeah.
He made a joke. So basically, he got one of the white guy's name, the Italian guy's name wrong. He's like, oh, can someone remind me of what his name is, please? He made a joke like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, so they know.
They know.
And then
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Danica and the Thingy are having the conversation, and because the way the conversation was a bit, it was different to how everyone else talked about the bed. It was
Yeah.
like, yeah, because you slept with Thingy and you were in the bed with Thingy, weren't you, yesterday?
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
I wasn't with you, Josh. It was that kind of script. I was like, nah, this
I
is
get what
scripted.
you mean. Yeah.
So that's what made me think, nah, use the
When my mum coming to the bed, she's like, Dej, I think you're in bed with India tonight.
Yes, exactly. It's too much.
That was so cold.
It's too
Yeah, I get you.
it's too scripted. But yeah, so okay, let's talk about Dami and Luca's argument. Is that what you want to say? What were you going to say?
I could talk about Lord Farquhar.
Go on. Go for it.
All right, so Lord Farquhar is up here, lipsing up Bear Man.
You're not about to say it like
Listen
everyone's
up,
going to know.
Andrew, listen
The
up
flip.
Davide.
Because, do you know,
Lipsing up Bear Man, Lord
do you
Farquhar.
know what's mad?
What's going on?
feel like she's got Ekinsu energy. And I feel like they clocked her very early. Because I thought it was weird, because she... So, we're talking about Coco, guys. People have manners to talk about Coco.
They know who I'm talking about.
Because she kissed Davide so like openly and so like easy, yeah? No, because she kissed Andrew. No, she kissed Davide first, wasn't it? Davide, yeah. Because she kissed Davide so easily like that, yeah. I even forgot that Andrew was in the running. So when Davide came back and Andrew's like, who? And he's like, Coco. And then David was like, yeah, basically don't let her play you, man.
No.
I said, girl.
Andrew is feeling himself. He's moving like he's like a Mac Daddy, bro. You see the way he's moving?
He's walking
he's
different.
Moving with flavour.
He's walking different.
But he was doing like what I asked you if you do from in the dance. He's set his stall like he's locked it. He's saying, look, this is it.
He said, don't play me.
Listen, I need my gal to be on me. I'm with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Andrew's walking different. With that bomber jacket of his, he's walking
bomber jacket.
Bomber jacket.
He thinks he's LL Cool J.
Coco's
right
smart. Her bread's buttered now. She's in the yard. She's got to lock it with Andrew. That's it.
What, Coco?
Yeah.
I thought she likes Davide more. Though.
Yeah, but it's not worth the risk. Andrew will get her in the house.
Yeah,
she can
Andrew
stay in the house and then move on.
Also,
Andrew will get her in the yard.
Bed as well.
Andrew will get in the yard. So she's got to stay put until she gets in the yard and then
do whatever.
Then
the thing is, who knows? The vibe might be better with Coco, but I'm not gonna lie. Picking Lord Farquhar over Tasha is a big mistake.
You need to stop.
Looks wise. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the connection to personality.
We know, looks wise, mate. We know.
Tasha's weird because
you have to clarify that.
I don't like. Obviously, I'm not really attracted to slim people and that. So she ain't got nothing to her in it. But so sometimes I look at her and think you're a bit dead. But sometimes there's a couple angles you look at and I think, oh, actually, you know, she's kind of pretty.
I think she's a pretty girl, but I just think she's Tasha. I think she's fake.
No, I'm not saying Tasha's not.
No, but I'm saying that I thought sometimes I look at her and think you're super media. But then I looked at her sometimes and thought, oh no. You're half decent. But it's a toss of a coin between them two, really. What's the difference? I mean, she's not crazy.
I think where Tasha lacks, Coco makes up for it.
Yeah, because Coco's got energy.
In her energy, in her vim.
In energy, but even face-wise.
It's not always about looks, man. Personality and things.
This is Love Island, B.
Not you.
It's Love Island.
Not you doing a dummy.
It's Love Island.
Even black girls involved.
First and foremost, it's about looks. Then after the looks, we can think about the connection.
No, it's true because I can't connect to you in first glance. If a guy said that to me, then I'd be mad. But yeah, I can't connect to you first glance.
I feel like Andrew, he's in a state of like, he's upset that he feels like Tasha's been playing him the whole time.
But
now he's on a revenge tour.
But you know, is that?
And he's taking the easiest thing that's right in front of him.
I have to believe that the producer set that one up because the way everybody's on Andrew, like, yeah, you were being taken for a fool.
Yeah, you were a bitch.
And it feels as if like the guys here, you're a bitch. Because you know, it's in the old house, in the actual villa, the guys weren't that vocal about it. But in Casa More, they're like, yeah, you're being played. Like, they're proper like making sure it's sticking with him. I don't know what it is.
Because they're away from Tasha. She's not here.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And
remember she pulled them up at that time.
And two, now there's...
And you got to forget, remember they was making the faces when the speech and he picked them
she pulled them up about
they've been on Tasha, yes. Remember now, she's not there no more.
Yeah.
So they can
someone's come in with receipts and corroborated what they've been saying. They're on it. Look, Jack, he was saying, I still don't know what to do. Jack's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't know what to do, you idiot, man.
Yeah,
she take you for a fool, brother. Like, allow it, man.
Jack actually said, stick you for a fool.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you confused about? You idiot, like, just move on, man.
That is true.
They don't like her.
It's wild. It's actually wild. But I'm here for Andrew and his new strut and everything. I'm here for it.
She'll come back with someone. And I told you, Tasha will come back with someone. She's not stupid. Because from the second that's the second time she was in the bottom three, she's saying, this is not working.
Yeah.
And everybody could pretend like they're looking for love, but really, you want to win. And even if you don't win, you need to stay in as long as you can, because that's when you get the best opportunities.
Yeah.
This relationship's not, whether Andrew's besotted, he's an idiot, he can't tell. Tasha's clocked. This ain't working. If I want to stay here, it can't be a me and Andrew thing.
But because we all know Tasha, I don't think she's going to be able to find someone else and now have a proper serious relationship where we're going to look at it that way.
She can blag it though, because if she finds someone in Casa or more, she can, her head might,
we ain't going to believe her.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
I feel like with Tasha though, in that situation, I feel like she never wanted, I think Andrew leaving her, like Andrew going to Casa, them being separate basically, I think is the worst thing that could have happened for Tasha. And I think she's aware of that. I feel like she was manipulating his love, essentially, right? Where's the Burna Boy? And manipulating his love. So I feel like because she knows, because you know the bottom three thing, like she's aware that she's the problem in this. Like they're not being voted bottom three because of Andrew. Because there's a point where Andrew was sat down and she was still at the front, right? So she's aware that she's the problem. So I feel like she's going to have to move on because she knows now that he's seen something different. And the chances are he's going to make a better connection with someone and the public are going to love that, basically. So I feel like she has to get her best acting skills on now to try and show us a different side. And I feel like that's why she's kind of been a bit quiet and trying to show like she's not as desperate and as out there as the other girls. because she's trying to have like light conversations and like talk like, oh yeah, really, you think so? Like I really like Andrew. Like she's really been doing the whole. But I feel like it's because she's trying to literally do a PR. She's trying to rebrand to the public. That's what I think.
Yeah.
She killed me yesterday. I was like, oh, what do you do? I know you're a dancer, but what do you do? Anything else? She's like, oh, obviously, I'm a model.
It's like, I'm a model too.
And I'm just like,
why is it obvious?
I said, obviously, he's kidding me. She didn't mean that though, because that's just how we speak culturally. But the way it dropped was funny. It killed me. I was like, obviously.
She's trying to convince herself. Okay, let's talk about Dami and Luca.
Let's go. So Dami was up in the, what's that place called? Up in
the Firebrand. Oh no, Terrace.
Up in the Terrace.
Okay, did you see his shade?
No, what is it?
Where she said, oh, that, do you think we're being sneaky? And he said, no, we didn't crawl in.
Oh, yeah.
Rude.
I heard that. Yeah, so Dami's in the Terrace with Summer.
Yeah.
And I think she said, oh, read my mind then or something like that.
Wait, he's the
so what, is Dami using that as his pickup line? I can read your mind.
Because remember that he did that and that's what popped off with him, Gemma and Luca.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's not, because obviously remember they've watched the show.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, this is your thing, read my mind.
Read my mind. So he was like, oh, do you want to kiss me? You want to be in my bed?
He wasn't asking her, he was telling
her, you want to be in my bed, you want to kiss me. Like, you still want to kiss me.
You fancy me, you want to be in my bed, yeah, you still want to kiss me.
If a guy said that to me, I'd vomit.
I'm not gonna lie, it was giving cringe.
It was very cringe. It was heavily cringe.
It was giving cringe.
I wasn't cringing, man. I was here for it. It worked. He got the lips, man.
No, yeah, because he got the end result was good, but still the delivery was still cringe.
I didn't cringe, man.
I can't lie to you, the whole episode I cringed. Because it just looks so childish and everyone just really trying to do something. And I think, do you know what it is? They don't kiss in natural ways. It's very like,
it's always
do you want to kiss me?
Okay, cool.
I kiss you, then they move. Ew!
I'm not gonna lie, I'm so toxic,
my
man, because I didn't even know that Love Island had this in them. Like, they're trying to bring it back. There was like fuckery, like you said, he was cringing. I loved the episodes. It was lit. It was so much fuckery.
It's not organic.
Like teenagers. They was like, oh, so you think, who's more fun, blonde or brunettes? She's like, I think brunettes are. Is it? I dare you to lips my man.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, this is
going on. Rub hands like Birdman.
I was fucking with it. I'm like, this is what I signed up for. Let's go,
baby.
9:30 p.m.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Dami and Summer kiss.
Yeah.
And then what started off the conversation with the boys? Like, why did it get?
It went over because the boy.
Andrew got lips.
Andrew lips in it, so they went over.
Celebration.
They celebrated. They were sorting it out. They were talking, boom, boom, boom. Obviously, it was with the pressure was weighing heavy on Dami's shoulders.
He goes, oh guys,
he's like, by the way, even me.
They were like, you what?
And you know, he said like 3 times. I said they don't want to hear it. Stop it. He's like, even me. I kissed Summer, and then And then Luca was like, oh really?
Yeah.
And then. Well, he said something that, and then he kept doing this to Jax.
Yeah, but Jax like, stop touching me.
Then he goes, stop egging him on. Stop egging him on.
Stop egging him on. And then he said, you're fake.
Luca's a proper wido. His personality, I actually do kind of like it. The way he winds people up. The way he winds people up, I like it.
Because he's calm as well.
Yeah, he's proper sarcastic, and he started saying things. Oh, like, so like, when he's saying it, he's nudging my man. You get me? My man blew up. So stop nudging me. Listen, you see you. Stop your bullshit. Yeah. It's so fake. You get me?
It's a fake. When it's a fake, and then he said, the bit that got to me,
you're
just trying to win the show.
Yeah.
I said, don't say that.
I am, but you don't have to say it. You know?
Yeah, it's just like you're just so on your girl, just protecting her from anything happening.
You're right, but you don't have to make it. You know what I mean?
He's like, I'm fake. He's like, how am I fake? He's like, yeah, you are fake because you get other guys to do stuff, and then you're sitting there.
Yeah, he's like, you act one way with us, you act another way when you're with Gemma. That's what I think the point you're trying to say. Just be the same way all the time. Don't come and do that.
Because Gemma Lucas said to the boys, that he shouldn't do this. I'm done. Then Gemma won't do it. Then he'll be there.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're bored of that
Keep
conversation.
the same energy.
But I thought it was a bit, because from the preview, obviously, I thought, from the preview, and a lot of Black Twitter were like, damn, we never thought the day would come where we'll be siding with Luca. This is going to be wild. Yeah. But I think the way the argument played out, I get Dami.
The funny thing is that everyone was agreeing with Dami. It was hilarious.
That hurt.
No, but nah. It's still, do you know what it is?
Davide agreed. Jax agreed.
With Davide be talking. Yeah. I think it's the fact that Jax.
No, it's not that. It's the fact that he's teed Jack up. He teed Jack up for an alley-oop to defend him. Yeah. He said, there's not one single person in here that will call me fake. You get me? If I was fake, I wouldn't be your best friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get me? I wouldn't be your best friend. That was a tag me, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Your best friend. And he's like,
I get what he's saying. Like, he's not saying you're fake.
You're not fake, but
I
hear where he's coming from. I said, "Oh my god, Luca's down bad.
Yeah,
down bad.
He's in the mud." And
Down
then when
bad.
it was thinging against him, yeah, then he kind of lost his vim, yeah. Then he just started looking like a bit apologetic, yeah. But then that made me think to myself, because at first I didn't even kind of get what Dami was getting at. I thought he was being defensive and stuff, yeah. But then when they started backing him, and then he started like elaborating more on his point, I'm saying, oh, there's definitely really something.
There's something there.
There's something to this, to what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like he's not really in the wrong here. They will believe him. So because obviously that side of things, what they're saying, I don't think we even see it that much. Like as much. We've seen a little glimpses of it, but we wouldn't see it
not as much.
What they're talking about. You get me? So when it was there, it was like, okay, cool, he's in the right. And then he was being aggressive. I like the way he turned it around and blessed it up.
Who, Dami?
Yeah,
I thought that was very healthy.
Because I'm glad he didn't just go and do the super aggressive thing. So I don't want to wake up in the morning and say, oh yeah, Dami's left from the Love Island villa.
Yeah.
Start talking about
that was very healthy.
Aggressive black man thing and all that. I wouldn't have liked to see that. You get me? So it was good. Even the way he ended it, it was good that they adapted it up. It was good that he heated him, got it off his chest, let him know there's levels in the yard. Said, shut the fuck up. You get me?
Yeah, I was like, right, Dam's with the vim.
He's had vim.
Yeah.
I love that.
Luca was trying to talk up. He said, you don't think you're bad though, but like, he wanted, like he was trying to talk to stay in the game, but you could tell he didn't.
He was not. Because Dami stood up, you're still sitting down. You said Dami's talking down at you, and he is, and your voice is kind of lower now. It's that.
Because you start saying things and going back and forth, and why is I getting crossed? And the man just cuts through the bullshit and shut the fuck up. That's when you get me.
That's where we're at with this.
That's when you know it's serious. When I start saying, just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You get me? It's like,
and even later on when they were in the bedroom, he was still upset.
Yeah,
he was hurt.
He was hurt. Just to think about that.
Yeah, he's like, he goes, but you let things get to you though, man. Like, or something like that. He said something like that.
Don't be a pussy all the time. Let it go.
Luca was hurt. Man,
Luca was hurt.
That fake thing really fucked me up. Was all of that.
Because I think sometimes they get annoyed because something like that, Luca's thinking if you put that out in the show, the public are going to eat this up.
We already know.
I don't know how to forget that.
I think it's deeper than that though. I think it's on because he might not actually believe that. I think it's on that's a personal attack on me.
But
it's
warranted.
But sometimes people are oblivious to their actions. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So if someone's called me fake, and the way that I perceive myself, and then everybody who I thought liked me and stuff as well is agreeing, But I don't believe this though. Like, I'm not fake. I'm the realest nigga living. You know what I'm trying to say? That's gonna fuck with you.
But did you hear
That's
when he
gonna
said
fuck with you. And it's like everything you don't even know what you like. Everything's changed now. Like what the fuck do these people think of me?
Yeah, no,
he did say that. He said I wouldn't say I'm fake because I'm not like I would never hurt anyone here or go against anyone. So when you say that, like I'm thinking that's not me.
Yeah, he says fake sounds like a backstabber, snaky person. I'm not that kind of person. You know what I'm trying to say? But obviously they're saying we're not talking about that because obviously he's getting upset with the Gemma thing. So we're not questioning, we're not saying your relationship with Gemma's fake. We're saying you're moving.
But didn't Dami throw something in there though about him tying down Gemma or something?
Yeah, he's like, you're scared to let your girl go because to see if anything happens to her, you just cuffing her up and all that.
Personally, I think that was a dig at the fact he just wanted to meet her dad. Personally, I think that was what that was saying.
I think the way is, have we put too much stock behind the fact that we believe that Luca's only in it for Michael Owen? Or can he genuinely just like the girl? And that be a bonus?
No.
Or no?
I think that was the fuel that kept it going. And now he might like her.
Yeah.
But I think that was the fuel that ignited this flame.
I don't know where Luca's from. I don't know what he done. I don't know what his history was, what he does in his spare time. Yeah. But this is a big opportunity for him.
Because you know what
he
is
can't
that?
pass it up.
It's one of the things where he's already someone he's a cool guy in the house, right? He's not forgettable character already, right? Whatever girl he was coupled up with, he would have done well in the Love Island as he would have. So that as well is an additional bonus that you can't. It's a bonus check you can't let go of.
You gotta stay focused, man. The juice is about to squeeze. This is the mission. This is the mission. This is Luca's mission. And it's not even about winning Love Island. It's about coming out of Love Island and being her girlfriend and getting in the OK magazines and the hellos and going
the football,
around
whatever,
and doing
that realm.
Yeah,
yes.
and earning. That's the mission.
If
he fumbles that, he's a fucking idiot.
I like him for that because I think sometimes you don't have to. It's not about the picture in front of you; it's the bigger picture, and he's definitely thinking bigger picture. And I like that. You got to. Yeah, I like that.
He's thought it through. Like there's longevity in it as well. She's only 19.
Yeah. Okay.
So the game they played, right? There was a Castlemore versus the main villa, right?
What is wrong with you? Yeah.
So
they
were doing a plethora of different games. You had to kiss someone, suck some toes here and there.
That's nasty, though.
And Gemma was getting angry that Luca was doing a lot of the shit.
Yeah, because she knew it would be him.
I think it was
like most tattoos.
Most tattoos, shortest, birthday, if your birthday's in a certain day, whatever. So Luca done like 3 of them, innit?
Yeah, he did 3 of them. He loved it, boy.
Yeah,
I think he won 2 out of 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew had to kiss every single girl, but they were like, nah, you have to snog him. He was just giving them a little.
But don't you think that was a bit avoided? They proper told him off about it.
They told him off. I had to like, you must kiss him better, man.
Yeah, because they probably lost because of that. Because he definitely would have done it fastest, but it wasn't.
But they won anyway. Oh no, they lost by 1. Yeah,
no, they lost that round too.
And know why? Yeah, but they lost.
I don't think they lost that round because of the speed. It was because he didn't do proper kisses.
You think so?
Yeah,
because he was fast.
Not peck.
Oh yeah, he was super fast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Another
He
one.
said snog. You got snog, not peck.
Yeah, he missed his opportunity. Then he could have had a nice kiss with her.
Yeah, but I don't think. I'm happy for Andrew anyway. I'm just happy that Andrew is doing what he needs to be doing. Can we talk about Jax though? How Jax? I think he's the one being fake. Because I think that when he's alone in confessions and stuff, he'll be like, oh, page. But when he's with the girls, you see how that girl, I can't remember who was now,
Molly or something.
trying to ask him clearly, mate, are you stuck on page or not?
He basically saying no.
He weaved it around.
No, essentially he's saying no.
No, essentially, but he never said it.
He talked it up, yeah, and he said all the right things.
Yeah.
Gave Paige a glowing reference. And she's saying, so that's where your head's at then. You're just stuck on Paige. And he went, no.
I didn't say that.
He said no.
that.
He said, no, I'm not. So he's doubling back and like between her and the other one, what's it, Molly and Cheyenne?
Yeah,
Something
Cheyenne.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, between them, he don't know what he wants to do. He's trying to play it smart, but I think if they was going to be a bit more aggressive, he would be screwed. That Molly thing would have screwed him, but I think she wants Davide now.
But you know he didn't even sleep outside either. Jax didn't sleep outside. Because was it him that said something about, I know if Molly sleeps in bed with me, she's going to try it. Yeah. And I'm not going to have it.
No, he said he's not sleeping in bed with her.
Well, he was.
He didn't. Davide was in bed with Molly. He was kissing her.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, Davide was kissing Molly.
Oh, that's who was kissing Molly?
Yeah.
Oh.
Davide, yeah.
Do you think Davide's going to wait for Ekin-Su?
Is he going to what?
Wait for Ekin-Su?
Not if that Molly thing's
him
confident.
and Ekin-Su is not a real thing.
But
that Molly thing was like she was surprised he said he liked her. She was saying, right, I didn't even think I was in the race, yeah? So then that attitude changed because she was floating around Luca and Jax more, you get me?
Yeah.
And then as soon as she clocked that Davide liked her, and then look, at the end of the night, they end up in the bed together.
Yeah.
Now they're lipsing. I remember she wants to get in the house. If that's she'll lay it on thick, and I don't know whether he'll think Ekin-Su for her because he already thinks she's nice and that as well, you get me? And she's been moving serious. When she's sitting down with her conversation, she's like, she's just sticking it on.
But you know what's going to piss me off though? Is if Davide doesn't go with Molly or any other girl, and then Ekin-Su does, he's gonna play the whole I knew it, blah blah. Yeah. But the thing is that his reality while he was there was that he was this close to pick someone else. Do you get what I mean? And then if he picks someone and she doesn't, I feel like he's gonna try. He's gonna go back. No, I feel like he's gonna gaslight and be like, oh yeah, but we weren't like solid. Because Davide lacks accountability. Brent, stop smiling. Davide lacks accountability.
Davide is crazy, you know. He rates himself so high. Like, he says some stuff that Davide makes me cringe. He says some stuff and I think, how do these girls even let him?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, can I read you guys my favorite part?
He goes, you shouldn't be a consolation or something. You shouldn't be a thing. You should be a prize. He's like, a big prize, or the very special prize.
Quick question. Who did Jay say, oh, you're too young?
What, in the main villa?
Yeah.
It was Danica.
And she's what?
Danica. She's like 23, I think.
Because China's 23.
He didn't like her.
And he's in the
But
bed
can I say though?
lipsing up China.
No, but you know what?
China could be a young little more. Her energy is cold and she looks nice.
But you know what? It's a good thing because Black Sister were like, it's nice to know that he likes black women. He just didn't like Danica. So we've got closure on that.
Right, cool. So that was,
we just wanted to know that.
So that was his line to give her the stiff arm.
But you know,
I just like the way she moves. She's a predator.
No, she's wild.
Who? China?
Yeah.
No, how she move like a predator?
I thought she's very like.
Here
I am.
She's very forward. And she does it in a smooth way as well. Like it's like she's serious. She's dead serious. You're taking the conversations the way she's having it. She slammed it on him, basically.
Yeah, basically.
She just let him know on certain terms and he's sipping the Kool-Aid.
Sipping.
There was a conversation with Coco and Davide that made me laugh so much. So he says, when's your last relationship? She said, 1.5 years ago, he went celibate, so we broke up. He said, he went where?
He said where? He said celibate. He said, where's that?
Where's that? Said he wouldn't have sex.
He said, oh no, that won't be happening with me.
That won't happen with me.
That was so funny. Man,
that kills me.
Where's celibate?
He said where?
Where's celibate?
No, that place actually so dumb, bro. Where's that?
Where's celibate? Where?
But from tonight's preview, we see Paige crying.
Yeah, but she's doing an emotional shit. She's probably just crying because she
misses Jax.
Jax or something.
I know.
Something stupid. Like
What else did we saw something else? Oh, Tasha gets kissed
by Billy.
Yeah.
I like Billy, you know. And I don't know if I like a white guy called Billy.
That big smiley one.
Yeah.
Oh, the one always making jokes.
His personality is alright.
Like,
I like. He's cool. I want him and Josh to come back.
I think Josh is arrogant. I think Josh is using Danica to get in.
Yeah, I like Josh.
Josh is trying to get in so he can go and get the other girl.
Yeah, I like
really
Josh. I want to let the fox get.
I don't know.
I want to. You see, like when you let the fox in the chicken coop. I want him to come back with all the gal, with more options, and then see what.
He's gonna let go of Danica. He's just trying to get in the house. I don't think
it depends how many other girls come back. How many girls did come back from Casa Amor, do you reckon? I think maybe 2.
I think 2. Even the boys,
I reckon Summer's coming back.
Yeah, Coco.
I reckon China's coming back with Jay.
Summer,
Coco's
China,
coming back.
Coco.
And then Molly's coming back.
Who's going to pick Molly?
Jax is picking Molly, man. No, Davide, sorry.
So Davide, Molly,
yeah,
Coco
Davide,
with
sorry.
who? Who's Coco with again?
Coco and Andrew, man.
Andrew, yes, Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want 4 things to come back because Josh gets his hands on 4 more things. Then we can see where I go. I like he feels himself.
No, he really feels himself.
Yeah, he feels himself.
Also, I want Billy to come in because I think Billy's going to clash with Jax and Luca.
Yeah.
I want Billy. I think Billy would be good TV.
Friction there, you know what I mean?
I think Billy would be good TV because he's a proper lad. Like, I think that would be good TV.
Yeah.
They got to start making power moves, man. Some of them, they got to be like, look, man, I'm going to couple up with her. I just wanted them to come to the yard. I don't want nothing to do with her. I just didn't want them to go home. Like, I'm fucking this bitch. Like, she's cold.
Yeah.
Then, I walk in and say, baby, listen.
It's not what you think it is.
It's not like that. I don't love her. But she lit.
I think the producers do that, you know. I can't lie to you. Because we need extra characters. I can't lie to people who are boring the heck out of me. Because once the Casamore guys leave.
And what Casamore boys do you think? No, sorry. Casamore boys are going to come to the main?
We just said, wasn't it Josh?
Sorry.
Josh and Billy.
Oh, just those 2.
Yeah.
That's it.
Samuel's not going anywhere. Deji, I don't think Deji's going to come to India.
You don't think so?
Nash found the ring? Heck no. I think before she found the ring, cool. But Nash found the ring? No.
I said, I ain't got time to waste it.
Oh, wait. So you don't think Ekansu's bringing back the Italian guy?
I think Ekansu's going to stay loyal.
I think Ekansu's going to stay low.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
She's going to stay low.
She's got to prove a point, man.
She's going to stay low and get hurt, and then be all sad. And then turn and then win Davide back again.
Yeah.
Turn his head back again.
And they might just win.
I don't think Davide and Ekansu is a real thing, you know? Honestly.
I feel like trying to get it back.
Against
But okay, that's all we've got for you guys today. We'll be back again tomorrow as we do with Love Island the day after. Let's get into our last headlines. Oh, do you? Crap.
How are we going to 12? What are we doing today?
We're talking.
We've been talking.
Don't shake your head, Brent. This is what you wanted.
I lie.
You loved
this.
This
is what you hired us for, babes.
Come on, man.
All right, so this is serious. I don't think it's trigger warning. No, it's not. Did the BBC apparently know about Tim Westwood? The BBC has revealed that it received 6 complaints against DJ Tim Westwood, one of which was referred to the police, despite previously insisting it was unaware of any concerns about the DJ's behaviour. In April, we reported that 7 women accused Westwood of sexual misconduct between 1992 and 2017, following a joint investigation by The Guardian and the BBC. Their stories were told in the BBC 3 documentary, Tim Westwood, Abuse of Power. 3 of the women accused Westwood of opportunistic and predatory sexual behaviour, while 4 others claimed they were groped by him at events. All the women were black and worked in the music industry. At the time, Director General Tim Devi said that while the allegations made against the DJ were shocking and the claims made by the women were powerful and appalling, he had seen no evidence of complaints from the DJ's time at the corporation. The 6 newly revealed complaints received by the BBC all concern bullying and sexual misconduct and are alleged to have taken place in the years Westwood worked for the corporation, according to BBC News. Personally, I don't believe they didn't know because everybody knew about this.
BBC been hiding people and all that kind of stuff from the beginning of the time.
For time.
They got a form, so yeah, I think they would definitely know. A lot of the time with stuff like that, when things happen, you try and keep it in-house and try and fix it with like your star players and stuff like that. People make a lot of dispensations for them, so yeah, they definitely did that.
Did that shit.
They definitely did that.
Yeah. All right. Let's head into Mark's segment.
and sweet one quickly. Today's done out here is, well, firstly, I think I want to, maybe the NHS has to hold it, yeah? Dr. Izyaki Maman, 85, pleaded guilty to gross negligence manslaughter, yeah? He's an 85-year-old doctor. Firstly, yeah, I don't know what happened to retirement and these things, yeah, because no one should, I don't know what jobs are suitable for 85-year-olds, yeah, but doctors and surgeons, yeah, is that, I don't think you should be 85 doing surgeries. I feel like your best days are past you. But the NHS decided to hire this guy and let him work. He's killed someone. A mother of 3, yeah, came in for like a bone marrow biopsy and he's botched it. He's also left another patient permanently disabled, but he's too old. But my thing is, yeah, him being 85, yeah, imagine like he retired, and I don't know if it was because of his age or whatever, but he retired like a few years ago. And I think it was stuff to do with age, yeah? And then they rehired him. They rehired him like 2 years later. And he's coming around changing his date of birth.
What?
Yeah, he keeps changing his date of birth. So look, let me give you an idea of what's going on, because they're saying his true age, yeah, is a matter of controversy. So he was born in Nigeria, yeah? So you know, they had no system birth registration in 1936. That kind of stuff happened. No, my nan and stuff like that.
I don't know how old my paternal grandmother was when she died.
Well, I don't know how it was in Nigeria, but I know like in Jamaica and stuff like that, they would have like babies in garrisons and that. And not register the baby. Sometimes 2-3 years later. When they register the baby, that's the day. That's their day.
But sometimes they just have to do an estimate of what they think you might be.
Yeah, they do all that kind of stuff. All that kind of stuff happens. So, but anyway, so like I'm saying, listen to this, yeah. So during this guy's medical training, yeah, he gave the date of birth September 16th, 1936, yeah, which meant he was 21 years old when he began his medical training, yeah, and he would be 81 at the time of the incident. You get me? But he knocked a few years of his age, yeah. So he's saying that he's not born in 1936, he's born in 1941, yeah. That's what he gave to the NHS. That would suggest he began his medical degree when he was 16.
That's mad.
This is a boy genius. However, in 2001, yeah, and when he was approaching compulsory retirement, age of 65, he adopted an even later date of birth, October 1947, yeah, which he used to get like a British citizenship and all that, yeah. If he was born in 1947, yeah, that would suggest he started his degree when he was 10 years old. This is a serious man.
Listen, Nigerians and lying about their age ain't nothing new here.
Ain't nothing new.
Ain't nothing new. This is heritage.
Sick. In 2004, he was found guilty of serious professional misconduct, yeah, by the General Medical Council, and he was suspended for 12 months for lying about his age. So then he got sacked, yeah. But then that was in 2004. They re-employed him in 2006, yeah. So this is what I'm saying, yeah. He's done it here, yeah. But the NHS got to take they got to take some accountability.
They've enabled him to
do his fuckeries, isn't it?
That's wild.
Like he's sick.
That's wild.
Yeah, they accepted him. They accepted his new thing. They re-employed him. So they sacked him for lying about his age, yeah. And then 2 years later, re-employed him, yeah, with another fake date of birth, which like says he would have been like 14 or 15 when he was doing his medical degree. I just think they just didn't think this through. I don't know whether he's really good and they wanted him on the box. Huh? He's a boy genius. I don't know if he's like a top surgeon and they just wanted him on the books, if they're like short for staff. I don't know what the reason is. But like I said, I can't think of many jobs tailored for 85-year-olds.
Hardly any. You gotta freelance that.
I'm guessing the hands are going to be shaky. They're not steady. I don't understand what he's doing.
Or you'd be like a GP. Nah, because of your mind state, babes. I don't know.
He needs to go rest. Well, I don't know. I guess he's taking accountability if he's pleaded guilty. Is it?
Yeah. Well, that is taking accountability. Somewhat.
He looks old. Well, like I said, he pleaded guilty to gross negligence and manslaughter. And I have to see how that goes. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know if he said prepare to face time in prison and stuff like that. But he's 85. I mean, I don't know if he even cares.
No, I don't think.
When you're 85, is prison...
When he goes to prison there, it's a bit tight.
Yeah, but you've lived though.
Yeah, but I don't want to spend the last few years in prison.
You've lived, but spending your last days, especially when you're old and need comfort in prison, isn't it?
It ain't it.
Yeah, it's not it. So.
Okay, then he's getting his just desserts then.
But he killed somebody, so...
Yeah, if you kill someone, then you better go and run.
You gotta go do what you
gotta do.
Go and
rot in that cell, sir.
Yeah, the judge told him, prepare yourself to spend time in jail. So he's definitely going to do jail.
Once I get your house in order.
Yeah, don't know if he's going to die in there or not. But yeah, man, Dr. Man, you're done out here, man. But the NHS as well, man. Be better, man. Stop hiring old folk.
Done out here, bruv.
It's crazy.
Done out here. Let's go to the outro.
The outro.
Was this a particularly long episode today, Brent?
Brent's kissing his teeth out. I know he didn't do that in the mic.
Like Brent didn't contribute to the conversation.
Okay. Because you didn't want to down the hill.
You were involved, knee deep.
On the Spider-Man, that's what prolonged things.
Listen,
but no.
I never want to be in there 11:20 again.
But no, honestly though, thank you guys for a great show. We've had a great show. Thank you guys for tuning in as you always do. Please don't forget to subscribe and all that kind of stuff. Interact with us. As Koi would say, send it to 2 of your friends, 5 of your enemies. Do all of that great stuff. Yeah, and follow us on all our social media platforms. The Day After TNB on Instagram and Twitter. Like, comment, share our videos. Brent always is so great. He's such an amazing man. Always puts up these nice clips, these very friendly, nice clips of us, Brent. But yeah, and if you would like to send voices and text messages for our little segment, send it into 075 6484 1073. In the spirits of us hitting a milestone, we've got a special announcement for you guys tomorrow. We will be inviting some of the TDA listeners, a couple of them, I'm not sure, talk to management about that, to an event, to a New Black event. So,
this is the first time I'm hearing about this.
Y'all should read that.
We deliver news in real time over here, man. Come on, man.
So yeah, tomorrow we'll be announcing an event that will be opening up to our TDA listeners. So make sure you tune in tomorrow to get all the details. And as you guys know, we're planning a move to a more intimate community where you guys will be able to interact with us and be more involved with the show as you guys already are. We'll let you know more about that coming soon. If you would like to inquire about the show or you wish to feature on the show, email our team at thedayafter@thenewblack.com. Black is spelled with an X. Have a great Tuesday.
Have a great one.
Ciao.